Hello! Oh, it's so quiet. Hi guys. Hi everybody. Oh, how's everyone doing today? Oh, let's see who's here. We go ahead. Hi guys, how's it going? Hi everybody. Brittany, Kalina, welcome. Nerdy Geek Gamer, the Sneak 06, Casey Nickerson, Marissa River. Marissa. I'm so sorry. I mess up your last name every time. Salad, Kelly, Jenny, JP Jammin, Tori, Little One Cave, Oh, okay. You told me how to pronounce your name the first time. I completely forgot. Pumport? Is that Pumport? I'm so sorry. Once again. Who else do I have here? Allison, Carly J. Did I say hello to Kelly? I did say hello to Kelly. Double hello to Kelly. Hi guys. Hello. Oh, how's everybody doing today? I gotta read chat just a little bit here. Clean has a sophisticated dinner tonight featuring onion rings with a honey poppy seed dressing. Oh my word. That's about as sophisticated. If anybody can top that, I'll give you a free copy of this game. At a potluck dinner at lunch at work today. Pretty sure I ate for 5 people. Yeah, potlucks, they sneak up on you, don't you? Oh, Marissa, thank you so much. I'm glad this is your new favorite Thursday night ritual. It's my favorite Thursday night ritual as well. Oh, man. I'm catching up on chat. Hold on a second. Oh, Nerdy Geek Gamer, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's so awful. It's never fun putting a dog down. We had to put our dog down. Oh, geez. October, I think it was. I can't remember when it was. Maybe November. It sucks. So I'm very sorry to hear that, Nerdy Geek Gamer. Yeah, wow, yeah. Doing alright. Work was fine, but got exhausting at the end. Fair enough, fair enough. Hoping our group forgets about our Zoom meeting in an hour. Touche, touche. The honey poppy seed dressing does not go well with onion rings. Good to know. Go into sweet and spicy ketchup. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay. Hello, everybody. I've had a very unproductive day. And at the same time, it's been a stressful day. I don't know why. I feel stressed out I felt stressed out all day. So I'm hoping to de-stress with one of my least favorite Nancy Drew games tonight. It's going to be great. Where does this game rank for everybody? You guys like it? Hate it? Middle of the road? What are you guys thinking? Lexi, welcome to the stream. Miss Lufestro, welcome to the stream. Shy Cat, welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm going to start off by saying, if you send a message in chat and I don't read it, it's not because I don't like you. 99% of the time, it's because there are so many messages and they all are just white text on a dark background that I just can't catch everything. So I apologize if I miss any chat messages. If it's something you really want me to read, say it again and I'll probably see it then. Yeah, running off 30 to 40 minutes. Oh, running off in 30 to 40 minutes for a meeting. No problem. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Sneak. That's awesome. That's great. Middle of the road, least favorite, not your favorite. Yeah, okay. I didn't like it as a kid, like it now as an adult. Okay, interesting. Right on. Welcome, Wiz Pepper, to the stream. Zoe, welcome to the stream. The first you ever played as a kid. Right on. I just realized how quiet this music is. Oh, Well, that'd be why. Because it's turned down so far. Obviously the wrong music for the stream tonight, but it's still some good music. Yeah, this game is it's just not my favorite, not for me personally. But yeah. Right. Well, here's the thing. This is a long game, so I'm not going to waste too much more time. There was one other thing I was going to say. Oh yes. Okay. Really quick. I'm going to just pause the music here. If anybody like myself absolutely loves to have lo-fi music on in the background when you're working, when you're streaming, whatever, doesn't matter what it is, I highly recommend. I'm gonna hope I do this without. I'm gonna do this with screwing things up. Okay. Hold on. I'll put this over. Okay. We're gonna try something here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try something. See if it works. Hey, it worked! I highly recommend this playlist, Stream Safe Lo-Fi. It is absolutely banging, and I listen to it every single day, and it's just the greatest. Highly recommended if anybody needs some beautiful stream music or just music to have in the background. I Wish It Would Never Stop Snowing, Murmuration. Those are two of my favorite songs in the entire playlist. Absolutely fantastic. Just had to give it a shout out for no reason other than I absolutely love it, and it deserves to be heard by anybody who likes lo-fi. So if you like lo-fi, check out that playlist. It is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Oh, Alyssa, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh, so sorry. Brillis. I've screwed up your name every time. I'm so sorry. There's a very good chance I'll screw up pronouncing your name several more times in the future. Welcome to the stream. You close tomorrow, so I need to get up early. Right on. Game was a comfort to you when you spent a month in the hospital. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I remember you mentioning that. Yeah, this is, Nancy Drew during hospital times would be very ideal, for sure. Does it say unknown artist because it's a local file? Because it is a local file. Yes. Yeah, I don't actually. You can't actually listen to Nancy Drew on Spotify unless you import it via local files. That's how that works. So, yes. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna try this out. Here it comes. 3. Hold on. Don't give myself a countdown just yet. Oh, there it is. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Nice! Nancy Drew, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Love this. I love this music. Alright.
Welcome to my latest case, Secret of the Scarlet Hand.
Hold on. Just gonna turn this down just a bit.
Playing, choose either junior or senior detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose tutorial.
We're gonna play junior tonight because I want to not spend hours and hours on this game. I have a walkthrough, a critical path walkthrough that I wrote. I'm going to be using that to help me through tonight. So here we go.
Dear Dad, greetings from the new deputy curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C.
It's me.
I miss you, by the way. How's Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you in Ouagadougou before you move on to
Ouagadougou
Nairobi.
and Oaxaca.
So I got the internship. Your old friend Franklin Rose was awfully nice to submit my name to the rest of the members of the museum's board of directors. What an opportunity while I'm in between cases. As you probably know, the museum specializes in ancient Maya culture. My supervisor is going to be Joanna Riggs, a well-known archaeologist. Maybe you've seen her name in the news recently, in conjunction with the discovery of a strange Maya monolith. Apparently it's created quite a buzz among experts in the field. Well, Beach Hill plans to feature the monolith in an upcoming exhibition. Just imagine, this artifact has been buried for hundreds of years, and now it's going to be unveiled to the public for the first time. The museum is short-staffed at the moment, and they're expecting such a huge turnout that they've closed their doors to prepare. I can hardly wait to dig into this exciting project and learn how archaeologists and historians solve the mysteries of ancient cultures. I'll keep you posted. Love, Nancy.
Nancy Drew, I presume. I'm Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beach Hill. I was just checking the lock on this display case. This is one of the museum's most treasured pieces, a carving of King Pakal.
Who is King Pakal?
Pakal assumed the throne at age 12. Can you imagine? That was 615 AD. He ruled for 68 years at the height of the Maya civilization.
Is that jade?
Yes, the Maya loved jade and used it for many of their carvings. There isn't another piece like this in the world, and it's priceless, which means I practically had to sell my own grandmother to get it.
How did the museum acquire it?
Leave it to Taylor Sinclair. He's a wizard when it comes to these deals. You'll meet him later.
I love these out of sync dialogues.
Now then,
So
Nancy,
funny.
You're coming on board at a critical time for Beach Hill. An exhibit of this caliber is not kid stuff. Franklin Rose assures me you're a real trooper, and I hope he's right because I'm not here to babysit. I don't care who your father is.
A couple things on chat here. First puzzle done, getting the game to start. Let's go! First instance of a task list in-game. It's so nice that they put that in. I absolutely love it. It's the greatest. 2-year-old lard biscuits. Yuck. I have a friend who was just in Mohawk. My brain instantly went to this game. Right on. Head of Spectre, welcome to the stream. Question, what exactly was the secret of the Scarlet Hand? Fantastic question. Perhaps it is up to your interpretation. No, I think it was... Oh, I won't spoil it, actually. We'll wait till the end of the game, then we'll talk about it. The invisible lock, yeah. I would love a jade carving, like the King Pakal in real life. I think it'd be so cool. Did you ever see the the Nancy 3D model? And Kalina just says, eyes. Does anybody know whose Scarlet Hand imprint that was character-wise? Or was it just a symbol used for the title of the game? I think... Well, I won't say it because I think it's the culprit who did it. No, not the culprit. The, I can't really say anything without spoiling it. But, yeah, I think it was a character that we get introduced to.
I'm glad to be here. Please, tell me more about the exhibit.
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces from museums and private collectors around the world. Soon we'll be sitting on the most fabulous collection of Maya artifacts ever assembled in one place. And now that we've scored the monolith, too, Beach Hill sera numero uno.
Was the monolith excavated in Mexico?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists, Americans and Mexicans both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one who closed the deal.
What does this monolith look like?
It's a massive pillar of stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with Maya glyphs carved into it. We've installed it in the garden. Wait until you see it.
Maggie, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's your day been? The Mayans actually had a very interesting meat diet. They hunted deer, peccary, turkeys, quail, duck, curacao, guan, spider monkeys, howler monkeys, the tapir, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, and armadillo. Fascinating. That is quite a menu right there. I think all Scarlet Hand reveals are spoilers. Yeah, fair enough. If we had like a spoiler hand, it'd have to be like Scarlet Hand. During my internship at a museum, I would listen to the soundtrack of this game. Oh, that would be just the ideal thing, wouldn't it? Man.
Could you explain what a glyph is?
A glyph, as in hieroglyphic, is a picture that represents a word or an idea. Henrik is the human encyclopedia on the subject.
How many glyphs are there in all?
Henrik can help you with that.
I love that.
Who's Henrik?
Henrik Vanderheun, world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beach Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vander head till he's got a translation on that monolith.
Is it weird that every time I hear pointy Vanderhead, I always think of Phineas from Phineas and Ferb? Like, is that weird?
Pointy Vanderhead? Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico. Anyway, there's a list of tasks for you in the lab. Once you've knocked those off, we'll regroup.
Shouldn't I have more training?
Don't worry, you'll be in the swing of things soon enough. Go ahead and take a look around the museum. I'm sure you'll find the monolith, muy interesante. Or just roll up your sleeves and hit the lab.
Thanks for the orientation, Joanna. I'll talk to you later.
Bye!
Man, this game, as much as I dislike it, quite nostalgic for me. Has some amazing music. And yeah. The knob is missing. Touche. Well, I'm going to just take one of these while we're here. Beh. What does BIS stand for? I forgot. I should have looked at it closer. We'll go this way. I do love this museum, though. I think it's pretty sweet. I would love to go here if it was real. Another thing to add to the Nancy Drew theme park. Am I right? Hold on. There was some I missed. I'm gonna follow my walkthrough as close as I can, just so I can make sure I don't screw things up and get this finished in a decent amount of time here. Beach Hill's the best museum. So there's what, this one and the one from Labyrinth of Lies? Is that right? Or is there another one that I'm completely not thinking of? Mom, Phineas and Ferb were interning at the museum. Oh, brilliant. Oh, shoot. I forgot.
Topeka Commission for the Arts. How cultured.
How cultured. And again, I hear that line, I just think of kombucha. It's weird, isn't it? Oh, I need to look at the plaque too. Guys, this is going to be a really boring playthrough, I think.
Topeka Commission for the Arts. That's the organization Prudence Rutherford.
Actually, let's take a look at these plaques. These are kind of fun. Hayashi, I think is named after John Hayashi. Dagmar Burks, Tim Burke, Rusty Dents. Ayu Ndi Bayou is Ayu Othman. Salamander Jones is Kyle Jones. Maxine Del Flores. Not familiar with that one, unless it's just a Secrets and Kill reference. Dr. B. Thomas would be Brian Thomas, I think. Regina Flanks. Again, not sure. This would be Donovan Larson. Piven Paff, Yoshi Piven Paff. Rolf Stroganov. Penelope Kitty. Stymie McGruff. Kimbo S. Waffa. Vladimir Eeps. Peter Piper. Frou Frou Lebeau. Fro Fro Lebeau. Rudolph Stuttgart. ND Fan 123. Mary and L.A. Owens. Dr. Maria Claw. Overman Family. Skeeter Trudeau. Marjorie and Alvin DeVay. Persimmon Woods. Millard and Nellie Ulmer. Probably related to Chris Ulmer. Hugh Honeyham. So again, H-U-G-H, not H-U-W. Falcone. I'll just say Falcone, probably related to Nick. Spangenberg family. The Esther Beeswax and Snooky McGee Foundation. Ugrin family. Bubba Fatsies. Mary and GB Chiltosky. Rosemary Fish. Astrid Starflex. Artemis Basque. Philippi Funk. Punchy LaRue. The famous Punchy LaRue. And Millicent and Casper Lawrence Jones. Fantastic. Technically, Danger Deception Island has a whale museum. That is true. That is very true. Wizard Kitten did rebuild this. That's right. Oh, and who was just saying that they made the jade carving out of clay? Because I read that, and for some reason, I responded to it in my head, but didn't externally. But still really sweet. Whoever came with the name Punchy LaRue is a legend. I know. Totally. Punchy LaRue. Yeah, that's a secret for the ages. Or a mystery for the ages, I guess would be a proper thing. Hold on, what? Oh.
It's locked.
Excuse me.
I should look for the missing tiles.
Oh my word, I'm just burping up a storm tonight, guys. What's going on? Okay, now somewhere around here is one of those number tiles I need. There it is. I think the other one's at the top of the temple. Unless it's a piece for
Looks like
another
this
thing I
side is
need.
missing a part.
Oops.
Nancy Drew, or should I say, Detective Drew.
You know who Punchy the Roo is? I'm
Told you
pretty
I was
sure
a
I do.
detective.
Yeah,
I was
pretty
on a
sure I
meeting
do.
with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
Emily James, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Yeah, who doesn't want this tie? That tie is so sick.
The BOD?
That would be the board of directors.
Would it be
those
too much to
kinds
have
of
that print
They
on
do
like a
keep
full
the ducks
suit?
squared away around here.
Would that
I'll
be
give
weird?
them that. So,
Or better
how's
yet, on
this
like
for a
sweatpants or
specimen?
something?
Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago we did.
Do diamonds count?
Ouch. Well, they did say you were shocked.
Punchy the Roo's the next Sunny
Seriously,
June.
though.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure
Yeah, yeah.
here. I'm afraid the museum may be in
How are the
terrible
audio levels, by the way?
jeopardy.
Do I need to turn the game down?
Jeopardy.
Joanna
What are we
told me
thinking?
to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
What scoundrels?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
You've got me worried. Can't we talk now?
Just meet me later. 707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill.
Oh, cheers, mate. I've always loved this, that we can just 3D rotate around the entire thing. Like, I love that Nancy's running really, really fast, or just sidestepping really fast. I think it's just kind of silly. Whoops. Boo. I think. Yeah. Oops.
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator.
I'm Pointy Vanderhead.
Pleased to meet you. What are you working on?
Had a brilliant
Just
idea. I
some
can make that
lighthouse
tie happen if I learn to sew. Yes. Yes. Because then, oh yeah, because then you could do that thing where you did the thing with the, where you got the material printed, that custom material made from that company. If you did that with like tie material, that'd be sweet. And then just like sew a tie. Oh man, I'm already hyped on this.
Oh, these dusty old artifacts.
I might have to give this a go.
My allergies. Anyway, what can I do for you?
What can I do for you? Where did he find that tie anyway? Oh, I bet you he made it. Oh, Corey, welcome to the stream. Homesick, but Nancy Drew makes everything a bit better. I completely agree. Completely agree. I hope you feel better, Corey. Being sick is never, ever fun. Yeah. The thing, exactly, yeah. Oh.
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process involving research, piecing lots of different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
So there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
Oh, I'm afraid not. You see, glyphs are so intricate and full of subtleties that multiple meanings may be embedded in a single glyph. So 3 distinct-looking glyphs may all translate to mean sunshine, roughly, but with different nuances. There is so much we still don't know. Lucky for me, I guess, or I'd be out of a job.
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free rein
Oh,
of
I've just
place.
figured this out.
Please explore. The sooner you get to know your way around, the better. Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications. Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work, so you're going to have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
If any of you guys have seen the show The Bad Batch on Disney Plus, Henrik sounds a lot like Tech.
See you around, Henrik.
I suspect you will.
It's so funny, actually. I've never thought about it, but it's so true. Let me ask my sister-in-law to teach me how to make a tie. Fantastic. Not Nancy questioning the efficiency of face masks. Yeah, I know. Tori, he was ready for 2020. He knew. He was 18 years early. I always thought he was shirtless too. 100%. It's so weird. I don't know why they chose that color for a shirt, but they did. They just did. I'll show you guys a really cursed image after we're done the stream of Henrik. It's pretty funny, actually. I quite enjoy looking at it. Oh, let's take a look at our task list here. Sort out shards of pottery and reassemble pot at lab workstation. Priority. Bring addenda to Monolith loan agreement. To Alejandro Del Rio at Mexican Consul. Order bubble wrap, packing tape, and sticky labels. Match recorder narrations to appropriate displays in the main exhibition hall. You'll need headphones for this. Reorder Maya numbering exhibit in the main exhibition hall. Lovely. And the introduction of the Coco Kringle. Man, I would love to eat another Coco Kringle. I think that'd be great. I'd love to have the chance to do that. I got 2 wrappers in my drawer, but no official Coco Kringle chocolates anywhere. Oh man, so I was playing this game. No, I was talking to some friends about the Pascal's Triangle, and we must have spent like an hour and a half talking about it, trying to figure out how the Pascal's Triangle works, because this has to do with the game Bowl. Yeah, it was fascinating. We were like looking at the game's code. It was just absolutely mental. And there's something else in here. Where was it? Somewhere in here, I'm just not reading it, mentions a website. A website that reported on the games when they came out. Or when they were coming out way back in the day. It's like justadventure.com or something. And they put the website in there, which is a really cool little nod to them. Did I miss Alexander giving Nancy a history lesson and she gets all defensive? Did I miss Alexander giving Nancy a history lesson? Jack, you're confusing me a little bit there. Is it more cursed than that Dale Grey remaster? I'll let you decide that one. It's a pretty cursed image. It's very cow. Lavache. I know. I found a recipe, or someone put a recipe up for making Coco Kringles, but I think you just need like nice Belgian chocolate and then like Rice Krispies. Like that's about it, really. So we have the knob. Okay, perfect. Shipping and receiving. This will be one of our best friends later on. Sunny stuff. Pottery shard. And perhaps we'll look at this as well, just because why not? While we're here, actually, I think we can just do this without headphones, which is kind of funny. So, this needs to be a 5. This needs to be D7. Whoops. I apologize if it looks like I'm cheating, because I really am. I'm just trying to not be here till midnight. 3, 4, and J needs to be at 13.
There, that looks like it's in order.
Those are the only numbers you need to change. It's brilliant. Oh, Alejandro. No, we haven't talked to Alejandro yet. We have not talked to Alejandro yet. That's all good. Alexander Del Rio. It's close enough. So I don't blame you. I've always, I gotta say, I bashed this game. I've always liked the puzzle, the temple stuff. Like, that's always been fun for me. Kalina, thanks so much for hanging out. Get the minions persuaded to go into bed. Yeah, absolutely. You have a lovely night, Kalina. Thanks so much. And we shall see you later. Have a lovely night. Yeah. Prefer the chores as opposed to games like Shadow Ranch or Ice. Really? Okay, interesting. Charity, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How's your day been so far? Because I think it's like what, like in the morning for you or something, or like noon. I never really know. What? Did I think I screwed something up here.
Just one more tile.
Oh, okay. I should have read my notes a little bit better, because then I would know to take that. But instead, I looked at this. That's alright. Whoops. Okay, so this puzzle, there's one. I think this is two. Yeah. And then this is, whoops. That has to go there. That has to go there. That's got to stay there. This has to go there. I'm not sure about this one, actually. Oh, fun fact, it does go there. That's amazing. Man, I'm on a roll. This goes here. This stays right there. That stays there. That stays there. I think I tried to figure out the numbering system once, but it didn't really like work that well for me, so I just kind of gave up. Oh no, sorry, these need to be replaced. This needs to be, that stays there. This goes there. This goes there.
That looks right.
That looks right. Works for me. Works for me. Terry, this is your favorite game? Oh, right on. Right on, right on, right on. Day's been okay. It's 12:30 p.m. All good. Just got my car serviced and things aren't as bad as expected. Right on. Fantastic. Your meeting got canceled. Yes. Oh, more Nancy Drew time, eh? Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Whoops, I want to go this way. Whoops.
There. Now I can start putting this together.
This puzzle as well is actually really cool. That we get this like 3D style puzzle. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This will go there. Sorry, no, this goes there. That goes there.
That's done.
And there we go. Nancy's reaction to finally meeting Sunny and Medallion is just not very reactive. I know, it would have been great if she was just like, so you're Sunny June, and it just never happened. It's just like, what's going on here? Just the way she goes. Yeah, it would have been great to talk to Sunny about all the games. Yeah, if they would have put that into the bonus edition, that would have been sweet. But unfortunately, that is just simply not the case. 555-9963. Here we go. Whoops.
Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza.
I'd like to place an order, please.
Have you ordered from us before?
Yes, I think so. We have an account number.
Okay, good. That saves me a lot of paperwork. What's the account number?
BH119K.
BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you serious?
That's right. I'm the new deputy curator, Nancy Drew.
Well, whoop-de-doo. It's Nancy Drew.
Such a good line.
But Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza no longer does business with Beach Hill. I've sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
I love that. I think that's actually a neat little aspect about this game is when you call people and they're all angry and Nancy's just got no idea why. I think that's fantastic. There's more 3D in this game than I realized. The monolith, the vase, the key, and the maze puzzle. Totally. There's tons of 3D in this game. What was included in the bonus edition? The bonus edition for Shadow Medallion, I assume? Silvio Jr. might just be my favorite phone character of all time. That's a completely fair choice there. The Sneak, thanks so much for hanging out. Hope you have a lovely evening. Hope you're was it a meeting you got to go to? Hope it goes well, and we'll see you later. Finally join this game. I will. I'll do my best for you, just for you. Called Microscope Doctor's voicemail is always in front of me. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I ever have called the Microscope Doctor. 555-3303. Welcome to the stream, Andrew.
Microscope have the sniffles.
Of this one.
Case of the snuffles.
That's right.
With regular tune-ups, you can keep your most sensitive and beloved tool in tip-top condition. This is Dr. Bob Bobson, the Microscope Doctor. I'm in Maui until the end of the month, but if you call back in the near future, we can set up an appointment. Until then, aloha!
Fantastic. That's just brilliant. Oh, that is just great. I love that. Casually reading through the Song of Roland for my class tomorrow. What is the Song of Roland? That sounds familiar, but I don't think I know what it is. I've been to Maui before. I went there about 7 years ago. It was amazing. It was so lovely. Biggest pro and biggest con of this game? I think for me, the biggest con is probably how much... That's probably the dialogue, I think. The dialogue and, like, all the historical stuff they just, like, throw at you. It's a little bit overwhelming. But a pro? I would say the constant ability to explore. Because there's so many things to explore, and then as you progress, there's more and more to explore. I think that's really cool.
It's about time. Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass. Want a cookie? They're from Oaxaca.
Oaxaca.
Thanks, but I'm trying to cut back.
Says Nancy.
Now, what's going on?
The art world is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts, had her fire ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka. 2 weeks later, a whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was heisted from a museum in New Mexico.
How far in? Oh, well, I started streaming about 40 minutes ago, and we have sort of done the main exploring. We've talked to Henrik. We've done the putting the vase back together, the narration puzzle we finished, and the number puzzle, the Mayan number puzzle, just called Silvio Jr. And now we're talking to, excuse me again, to Taylor Sinclair.
Do you think there's a connection between the two thefts?
Who knows? I'm just telling
It's a
you,
medieval
this
epic
community,
poem. Oh, interesting,
our
cool.
friends and colleagues, my
Nice.
people are being systematically
people?
trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Does Joanna share your concerns?
I've urged Joanna to approach the board about making some security upgrades, but she just keeps saying that the timing isn't right to ask for money.
I understand your concern, but what can I do to help?
We need your eagle eyes.
We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble. I'm so... Jeez. Drink some water. Water makes me burp. I'm not gonna lie. This game is one of my favorite plots of the whole series. Oh, interesting. Right on. expression is a big part of why I love it too, though I hate the way the phone calls are handled. I hate that you can only call certain people at certain locations. That drives me mental.
I appreciate the vote of
So
confidence,
annoying.
but I'm just a detective, you know. I'm not bionic.
Don't play modest.
I'm stumbling
mouse
over my
with
words
me.
like every minute of every day. All the time. In my head, I'm stumbling over words.
Okay, no more flattery. Hey, that's an interesting piece. There, by your desk. Something
Plus, it
tells
makes
me
it entertaining
it's
for
not
us.
a
Yeah,
Maya
true.
artifact.
How about that rubber shark? The artist's name is Poppy Dada.
How about that rubber
She's
shark?
a teenager in South Dakota. The art world is going bananas over her stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Is Poppy Dada her real name?
I don't know.
I'd better get going.
See you around.
I like that. I like that that was just, I don't know. And then just ends. That's it. There's no speculation. It's just, I don't know. Mexican consulates.
How may I help you?
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew, the new deputy curator over at Beach Hill.
So, you're Joanna Riggs' newest pirate in training. How does
Bananas.
it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors?
I'm already yawning. This is really a bad sign.
I beg your pardon, but how does a deputy curator become a pirate in your book?
You had better brush up on your history, young lady. When the Spanish explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors, or conquerors. They robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold, but their artwork, their sacred objects. Anything they did not steal, they burned to the ground.
Good thing you can use the cheat menu to skip them. Yeah, very true. He's only into art for the money. You think he cares if Poppy's a real name or not? Fair enough. He's probably never considered it. And Nancy just threw him a curveball. What do you think her real name is? I don't know. I love the Nancy Drew games that involve animals. I'm a huge animal lover. Oh, me too. Absolutely. Some of the combos Nancy has with people are so hostile, then they end with, okay, bye. Drink more water. Well, I don't want to go to the bathroom in like 5 minutes, so just chill out. Poppy Dada's last name is a reference to the Dada art movement. Yes. Yes, it is. The Dada art movement. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, Alejandro got tired of the consulate and became the Shadow Ranch area sheriff. Yeah.
Do you blame Joanna
I didn't mean to
and
press that.
modern-day art
It's too bad.
collectors for something that happened long before they were born?
There is more. In the 19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and collectors around the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
But Joanna only wants to display this artwork, to celebrate it, so the public will be able to enjoy it and learn about your people's great talents and achievements.
If the American public wants to see our art, they should come to Mexico.
What do you mean by questionable provenance?
An artifact's provenance is the story of its origin and ownership. For example, how it made its way from a temple at Chichen Itza to a museum in Washington, D.C. If the artifact's provenance reveals that it has been stolen, then that artifact must be returned to the country of its origin.
Casey Nickerson, in your version of the game, after Alejandro or Taylor finish talking, they still have their mouth open, and it's interesting. Yeah, that's been a bit of a thing that I've had in other games too. I think it's just a bit of just the way the game works.
So the problem has been remedied.
But if you take a restroom break, we can take a
not at
restroom
all.
break. Yeah, that's true.
Provenance documents are
That's
often
very true.
tampered
I probably
with
will take a
or
break
forged
tonight.
to cover up the theft. Because
Take a
of
break
this,
partway through.
thefts continue, and a great deal of art is moved on the black market, even today. Unethical art dealers and greedy museum curators do nothing to stop this.
Excuse me. Oh
You
man, I should have
suggesting
drank some
Beach
coffee or
Hill
something.
is involved in these kinds of misdealings?
If Joanna Riggs or that overstuffed pillowhead Sinclair had any decency, they would take measures to see that all Maya artifacts were returned to Mexico at once where they belong.
And what if these measures are not taken?
My country will have its due, Nancy. even if I have to begin reclaiming its artifacts with my own 2 hands.
I see. Well, I should probably get going. Here are the changes to the loan agreement for the monolith. I just need your signature, please.
Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
Are you sure? I don't mind waiting.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
I love that.
Well,
It's so
okay
ominous.
then.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Dude, how are you so tired? Because I've done nothing today, and the time of day doesn't always reflect how tired I am. And I do nothing, and that doesn't help it wake me up. Be chill. So yeah. I'm sure nothing will go
Good thing
wrong.
Franklin
Yeah,
gave me the museum
I know,
key.
right? It's the festival. You're so right. Alejandro is the perfect example of when someone is passionate about something, but is way too extreme about it. Hold on. I had to go talk to Joanna.
Come in. How are the tasks coming along?
Why did you become a museum curator?
I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
When did Henrik come on board?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What could I say except giddy up? You're hired.
Do you think Alejandro would go to extreme measures, like stealing, to reclaim Mexico's artifacts?
Who knows?
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi
Who
sabubi.
knows? Oh, Jamie, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Vote for Holtz in chat. Too bad we're not playing Deception Island. Would have been way more fitting. But anyways, welcome to the stream, Jamie. How you doing, buddy? How's your day been? All-timer underrated game. So niche, so good. Yeah, definitely not my favorite, but it's something. Did that, and that. Wow! Look at, let's go. That's amazing. Look at me go.
Beach Hill's been hit. Sit tight, Nancy. The police are on their way.
What a great twist that is, though. You finish all your chores, you just come out, and BAM! You're smacked with an alarm. I love the music, too. It's so great.
I should talk to Joanna before I touch anything.
Whoops. Not that way, but this way. Hello?
Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
I'm sorry about the theft, Joanna. It must be a terrible loss for the museum.
That's the understatement of the year.
Imagine a collab, Let's Play with Hugh, Kalina, oh, I can't believe I'm forgetting Wizard Kitten's name, Jamie and Michael. That would be absolutely amazing. That would be something. Holy cow, that'd almost be
Did
hectic.
the police find any clues around the display case?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
Great. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Go to it.
Emily, I find the graphics are better in this than some of the newer games. If by newer games you mean Midnight and Salem, I completely agree. But I'm curious which other games you are comparing this to. So hold on. Oh, are we supposed to talk? I gotta talk to Joanna twice, apparently, according to my notes.
Come
Nyarm.
in. Need something?
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case. It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand.
Did you do the Her Interactive National Puzzle Day
Give me a
crossword puzzle?
translation.
I did.
What am I,
It was
fish food?
awesome. It
Henrik's
was
not
so
the only
awesome.
one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
It was brilliant because like the work day was really slow that day. So whenever there was no customers in, I just like pull out the crossword and just add in a few more words, and then someone would come in, put the crossword away. It was brilliant. Finished it off when I got home. I loved it. I saw you guys did a video on that too, actually. Yeah.
Sorry, Joanna.
What'd you guys
I
think
thought
of
I
it?
was supposed to go to Henrik with all my glyph questions.
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death," whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for "the curator suffers flaming purple disgrace."
Oh, so by newer games, you mean games that just came after this? So the Nascosta, Capo Cave characters. Yeah, I would say, yeah, I think Charity's right. I think it's definitely more intricate for sure. There's a lot of detail in this game, a lot of fine detail for sure.
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
Andrew, there was a crossword that Her Interactive posted. It's on their blog. I think under like National Puzzle Day. So go check it out. It's pretty sweet. Julie and I are halfway through. Next part in our struggle will be up soon. Right on. No, like none of the questions outside of the games. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it.
I haven't seen Henrik
A
since
few
the
questions
fair.
were rather challenging.
Where do you think he could be?
Who knows?
When I say rather challenging, I mean I was just too dumb to think of the most obvious thing, but
Need something?
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi saboobi.
but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. They did a really good job. They done did a really good job, eh? Boo, choo, boom, boo, choo. Dated graphics can be saved by solid art direction.
Okay, I've got a graph of
100%.
the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known substance.
Yeah, so Jamie, I think what you could have done too, I was going to mention this. You could have linked, because Her Interactive has the link to the PDF on their website, like on the blog post, I think. So I think you should have been able just to link, like copy that link and put it in your video description. I think. But, yeah.
That's it.
HGS. So high. I don't know. I can't remember what that is. HG is mercury, mercuric sulfide. That's what it is. That's the one.
That doesn't work.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, I think you should like, but I'm not saying link the blog post. I think you should be able to link the actual PDF to download. I think. Either way, it works. Oops. No.
Need something?
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi saboobi.
Why does it say? Oh, because I didn't look at the periodic table. Blah, 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 blah. Sometimes I get too excited and I read ahead and I'm like, oh, shouldn't have done that.
According to this chart, HG stands for mercury. S stands for sulfur. So the handprint was made from mercury and sulfur.
Mercuric sulfide. That's the one. That is it. Yeah, like, when will you ever see doors like this in a later Nancy Drew game? Like, those are awesome.
Need something?
I did the chemical analysis you suggested. That red hand was printed with a compound containing mercury and sulfur. Does that mean anything to you?
Sure, cinnabar. The Maya would rub it into their most important carvings to add definition to the artist's lines.
Where would a person get a supply of cinnabar?
We use cinnabar here at the museum the same way the Maya did, to keep things as authentic as possible. Henrik orders those kinds of supplies, but we've been out of stock for quite a while. The last I heard, there was some kind of holdup with the distributor.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sabubi.
Well, let's go and figure out why there is a holdup with the distributor. Oh. Let's come up and I'll be gone for a bit. Your mission in the meantime, run through the temple activities to verify all the questions can be answered based on the info available elsewhere in the museum. We don't want a little rascal rebellion on our hands when the exhibit opens now, do we? Be back ASAP. Thanks, Henrik. Perfect. Super Archiver, 555-1411. Right? That's what I gotta call? No, keep it real restoration. Whoops. 555-6766. Whoa.
You have voicemail.
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
To replay messages, press...
Did this say 6766? Is that what I said? I hope so. Visit the Smithsonian Museums. Oh, they're so cool. In Washington.
Max speaking.
Art historian. I was going to take a class on mine art, but it didn't fit in my schedule. Oh, that sucks. That's too bad. That's really too bad. Oh, Sidekick, welcome to the stream. Stopping in a minute to say hi because Alyssa wanted me to. Right on. Sidekick, if you happen to... I want you to make this comparison. Or take this into consideration. Just talking to Henrik van der Heun, I found that he reminded me a lot of Tech from Bad Batch. Let me know if you think the same way as I do or not.
Hi, do you sell a
Thanks for stopping in,
compound
buddy.
of mercury and sulfur?
Mercuric sulfide? Oh, we sure do. How much do you need? First things first. What account's this for?
Actually, I didn't call.
You know what I'm
to
saying?
place
Yeah.
an order. I just need some information on Beach Hill's ordering history.
Well, hello there, Beach Hill. Hey, you're not Sunny June. Whatever happened to that guy? I suppose he caught a ride on a flying saucer, huh? What a riot. I'm sorry. Anyway, you don't need to reorder, do you? Unless you ate last week's shipment for breakfast, that is.
You're sure it was last week?
Oh, that's what it says here.
Mm.
Do you know who placed that order?
Well, the initials on the order are...
Have a great night, Sidekick. Thanks so much. We'll see you later. JP Jam, I have to lurk now, but enjoy the game. No problem. Lurk away. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Was the package shipped to the museum?
Oh? Oops, I guess we didn't ship it at all. It looks like the package was picked up here at the warehouse.
So there hasn't been a holdup at the distributor or anything like that?
Hold up. Oh, I don't know where you heard that. We've got enough mercuric sulfide in-house to sink a ship.
Do you remember anything about the person who picked up the package?
I sure can't. Guess I must have been at lunch or something.
Well, thanks for your help.
Sure thing. I hope there wasn't any problem with the stuff, was there? We only used the top-grade mercuric sulfide.
Judging by the impression it left, I'd have to agree that the quality was fine.
Well, you sound a little green in the chemicals department, if you don't mind my saying so. I hope you know that mercuric sulfide is highly toxic. Makes you crazy.
Toxic?
Oh, looks like I've got another call coming in here. You give us a call in about 4 months or so when you start to run out, okie doke? And don't forget to keep it real.
I love that guy. He's brilliant, isn't he? Been to DC once with my family and I really enjoyed it, but most of my family didn't. Oh, really? Interesting. I read it for Christmas. Okay, yeah. So cold weather would do it, yeah. I love DC. I've been there a couple times. I absolutely love it there. I gotta call Franklin Rose, don't we? And his number is 555-1441.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin
Johnny
Rose,
Rune.
please.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, hello. Do you have any news?
Not really, but something tells me this case is going to get complicated.
Oh, Nancy, you zero in on a case like a heat-seeking missile, don't you? I feel so much better knowing you're going to follow up on every lead. I'll help in any way I can.
For some reason, this guy reminds me of Jared Neuenhaus, the old marketing director for Her Interactive.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
That's it? We just have to... Okay. Okay. The sounds that are playing in here to me have always been quite nostalgic as well.
It's locked. It needs a card.
Oops.
Henrik! Henrik!
They really...
Amnesia?
Yeah, there's some good little jumps in this game.
Taken a real nosedive off that pyramid. Do you think he just fell, Nancy? Or was he pushed? Sounds like you need to find out about hospital visiting hours. Yeah, but you'd better get the lowdown from Joanna first. George is right. She is your supervisor after all.
How do you think Henrik fell? Ooh, that's a great question. How does everyone in chat think Henrik fell? Amnesia? Put this in here. Did anybody ever get the chance to use a laptop that had a floppy disk drive in it? Stuff to do. JR is hounding me to get this done, but I can't keep all of them straight. Headphones will help me out, okay? Following stuff to remember. All the numbers. And stuff to forget. Temple quizzes. Here we go. System login. SJune. System password. Space baby. Beauty. Stuff to work on. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. Oh, here's the journal. Here's Nancy's journal. Nice. Ah, okay. Oh, wow. There's a lot here. Okay. Franklin Rose's voice always reminds me of the voice actor of the 1992 Aladdin / Steve from Full House. Not familiar with that voice, actually. Think he was pushed. Really wish we knew if this was actually an accident. Not a laptop, but I did use a desktop with a floppy disk drive. There you go. Didn't have a laptop till 2013. Okay, fair enough. Low-key miss floppy disks. I know. I've got a few, and I want to use them. I want to use them for stuff. As a kid, I always assumed the antagonist pushed him. Me too. Had an old Mac desktop computer with a floppy disk right on. Thought pushed. Think with Bess and George, think someone pushed him down the stairs. Stairs are pretty small and steep. Could have missed a step. Very possible. Didn't use one, but I did get a ticket to pick one up. My boss decided to display it in his office. Nice. Push would make more sense, though. Yeah, exactly. It's a second-gen ancient Mac desktop computer. Right on. Apparently, the Pakal carving has the same dimensions as a small floppy disk. I want a small floppy disk. So in other words, there we go. This is how big the Pakal carving would be, which makes sense because that's pretty small. That's pretty small. Makes sense. Trying to write a novel when I was in elementary school, and I saved what I wrote on a floppy disk. Nice. First PC game was on a floppy disk. Right on. I like to think Henrik had mercury poisoning, and that's why he fell. Yeah, he was just up there having a whiff. I'll put it that way. Yeah. Be chill. Excuse me. your own.
This message is for Nancy Drew. Hi, Nancy. This is Nurse Bluefoot calling from Eleanor Roosevelt Memorial Hospital in regards
Oh, it was
to
Doom.
Henry
Nice.
Vanderheun.
I love
I
Doom.
believe you're a colleague of his? Since Mr. Vanderheun was admitted, he has repeated your name several times in states of semi-consciousness. As we've been unable to contact any of his family members, we're hoping you might be willing to act as Henrik's support person as he begins the difficult process of restoring his memory. Please call me as soon as possible to discuss this. My direct line is 202-555-4000. Thank you.
To replay message.
I love when Bluefoot finds out that we're Nancy Drew and that we
This is Nurse
exist.
Bluefoot.
I love this. Here it comes.
Nurse Bluefoot, this is Nancy Drew. You left me a message regarding Henrik Vanderheun. How is he?
Nancy Drew? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm so relieved. We've been unable to locate any family members, and we do like amnesia patients to have at least one personal support person when they begin reality orientation.
I figured it was mercury poisoning too, especially since the trigger for making him fall is the phone call. That would make sense, actually, yeah.
What's reality
That's a great
orientation?
connection. Great connection.
Reality orientation is a kind of treatment that helps a patient get reacquainted with the facts and circumstances of his or her life. Henrik has not
Great question,
actually
Nerdy Geek Gamer.
lost his memory. It's just that his brain is injured in such a way that he can't access the place where the memories are stored.
I see. So we need to help him find the trail of crumbs. Is that it?
Exactly. First, we do repetitive memory exercises to help Henrik relearn the basic facts, like his name and address, the name of his parakeet, if he has one, the date, and so on. Second, we try to stimulate Henrik's sensory memories in order to help trigger or find the way back to his cognitive memories.
Maggie, it's very true. So that's why I came in. That's why I walked through the garden and went all the way around. And then because you can, I think, come at it from either the left side or the right side. You just have to be coming out of the garden after the phone call, and then that's it. Oh, Wood, welcome to the stream. Hi and bye. Can't stay today, but watch the VOD later. No problem. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I hope you have a lovely evening. We'll chat with you later. Ratradify. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. Ratrad13ify. Welcome to the stream. Unless you were here before and I just didn't acknowledge you, but looking at past messages, I don't think you were here. But I could be wrong. Welcome to the stream anyways. How's it going? And then when that fails, we hire the Phantom Thieves. Have them enter his palace.
What are sensory memories?
A sensory
I seeked
memory
on the
is like it
toilets. Wait,
sounds.
what?
Something that is familiar, that you recognize by sight or touch, smell or sound or... Oh, what is that last one? Oh, yes, taste. A cognitive memory is something that you know or remember intellectually. For example, how do you know the name of this planet? Somewhere along the way, you learn that it's called Earth, and you just remember. But say you bump your head and forget the name of this planet. You don't know where in the solar system you're floating.
Maggie, I was avoiding the garden my first playthrough and had to look up a walkthrough to figure out what I needed to trigger next. Nothing was happening. That's so awful. That's really too bad. That sucks.
That would be most unfortunate.
Exactly. But then I show you a picture of our marvelous blue and green globe. Suddenly you remember. That glorious sight is Earth. I live on the planet Earth. This is how a sensory memory can trigger a cognitive or intellectual one.
Man, this guy really loves his job. Like, really loves his job.
I still don't understand where I come in.
You can't help Henrik remember his childhood, but you can probably help him remember his work. And who knows where that will take him. All roads lead to Rome, as they say. One great tool is the Reality Orientation Board. This is a place to post information and pictures for the patient to look at over
Holy
a
cow.
period of time. You may want to bring in images or photos to place on the board. Things from the museum, perhaps.
Okay. Oh, I just realized how much more we have to go, and we're already over an hour into the stream. This could be something.
I see. Well, I'll be happy to help in any way I can. When are visiting hours?
Visiting hours are 10 to 4 every day, if the patient is not engaged in treatment and if he seems stable.
Great. Is there anything else?
Just remember, Henrik's brain has been knocked around like a peanut in its shell. He may have attention difficulties, headaches, anxiety. Sometimes he may seem giddy, too. We need to keep these conditions in check. Don't push him too hard, or he may have some kind of meltdown.
Thanks for the warning, Nurse Bluefoot.
Be well.
Be well. Nice. Nerdy Geek Gamer, I'm amazed those pyramid stairs don't have a railing if little kids are supposed to climb it. Exactly! Serious, it's so dangerous. Nope, I went to the wrong place. Went to the wrong place.
You look familiar. Is it time for my snack?
Hi, Henrik. I'm Nancy. We met at Beach Hill before your head injury.
Beach Hill?
Beach Hill is a museum here in Washington, D.C. The curator's name is Joanna Riggs. You were working there, and that's where your accident happened. Do you remember anything about the accident?
Joanna Riggs. Is that the woman who called to pick my brain for an access code?
Joanna called? What did you tell her?
Where in my poor banged-up head would I be keeping access codes? I don't even remember my own birthday. So if you're here to squeeze me for details, you're wasting your time.
Actually, Nurse Bluefoot thinks with regular visits, I may be able to help you get your memory back more quickly.
How, pray tell, do you intend to do that?
Hold on one second. Hold on one very quick second. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Where is this one? I knew it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Somebody asked, who was it? Casey asked, does the voice actor for Nurse Bluefoot voice anyone else? He also voices Jeff Akers. Oh, yes, of course he does. Of course he does. That's right. Henrik is also Brady Armstrong. Yes, I was just going to mention that. Because I'm like, hold on a second. I know his voice.
Sometimes I'll bring you pictures.
Pictures? Well, isn't this nice?
Come on, Henrik.
David Hogan.
You'll feel much better once things start coming back to you. I've got a picture with me if you'd like to give it a try.
Fine, I'll do it.
Great. These are Maya glyphs, like the ones you used to translate. Now, don't be upset if you don't know how to read them anymore. I can tell you what they mean.
I know what they mean, dear. I wrote them.
So whoever was asking who made the red handprint in the beginning, I think it was Henrik, because if he wrote the glyphs, I think he also put the handprint there.
I'm sure you
that's
have
my
written them
theory.
At one time or another in your career. So, what do you think this is all about? The magician suffers yellow death.
Your translator is sloppy. I should know. I am the author of the original work.
The author? What are you talking about?
That first glyph is the fool, not the magician. Furthermore, any decent epigrapher knows those glyphs refer to the infamous plague of oozing hives. A fitting curse for a fool, don't you think? I rather like it.
Henrik, this note was found at a crime scene. Are you telling me you left it there?
I don't remember.
I'm investigating the theft of the Pakal carving. Please, Henrik, try to remember something.
Who in the world is Pakal? Oh, my head. Oh, the pressure. I can't take any more today, Nancy.
Okay, it's time for some memory therapy. Nancy, could you come back tomorrow?
It's time for some memory therapy. Nancy, could you come back tomorrow? So strange, man. So strange.
First the Pakal carving is stolen, and now my star glyph man bumps his head and forgets his own name? What's next, Nancy? Del Rio pulls the plug on the monolith, the board clams up on my funding, my mother posts my old prom pictures on the internet.
Take
All
it easy,
three.
Joanna.
All the
I'm
above.
sure everything is going to be okay.
What I need from you right now is action, not commentary, Nancy. Will you follow up with the hospital and see if there's anything we can do to get Henrik's marbles back?
I've got to say, I got to agree with Joanna here. We need more action, less commentary. We gotta rip through this game.
Right away. You can also pick up Henrik's mail if he gets any. Keep the lab in order and just try to help me keep the entire museum from going up in smoke.
I need to show Henrik a photo of the Pakal carving. Do you have one?
Check with Sinclair.
I've got work to do.
Go to it.
Have a theory regarding the red handprint, but I'll go into it as we go further into the game. I'm stoked. I can't wait to hear it. I think my hairline is receding. It's miserable. Simone's gonna go through the roof. Sinclair. I know the line deliveries in the older games, they are something special. They really are.
It's a fiasco, just as I feared. Oh, I'm sick about the whole thing.
Yes, your fears seem to have been quite visionary.
I was in the museum when it happened.
Who's more of a drama llama, Taylor, Joanna, or Del Rio? Oh, that's a great question, actually.
Have you spoken to the police?
I told them everything.
I'm
I know.
inclined to
I mean,
say
I
Taylor.
coughed up my brains right there on the table.
But that's a great question.
So, do you think this is linked to the thefts in Topeka and New Mexico?
That awful red hand was left on Prudence Rutherford's jewelry box in Topeka, and on the display case in the museum in New Mexico. What's the chance they're not connected?
Which Nancy Drew game is the one with the least dialogue and the one with the most? I think the most is probably Midnight in Salem. I'm just, by least and most, do you mean by like the least amount of dialogue that you actually need to talk to, or just the least amount of dialogue recorded for the game? If that makes sense. Because that's a bit of a tough question.
Do you know Prudence Rutherford personally?
Oh, we saw each other at functions now and then. Poor Prudence. She adored that necklace.
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Least dialogue is probably Ran. Yeah, that's actually probably pretty... I would say it's pretty accurate.
What's the name of the museum in New
Required
Mexico?
dialogue,
The
yeah.
Chaco Canyon Cultural Center. They had a beautiful collection up there, worth a bundle, too.
It probably would be
appraised
Ransom
some
7
pieces for
ships
them
with
a
the
few years
least.
back.
Why do you think the thief is leaving this red handprint?
To be a gruesome scoundrel?
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those provenance docs together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown, those were the days.
A pig and a half?
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor. Not today, though, Nancy.
Alejandro says you're unethical, a modern-day conquistador, that you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground. A lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
I think that speedrun you're talking about, though, Casey, I think that involved going and grabbing another inventory item from another save and then bringing that back. I think that's the one.
When you sell a
But
piece of
I
art,
could be wrong.
what kind of commission do you get?
Standard, 10%. It's no king's ransom, unless of course you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not allowed to put that monolith on the market, huh?
I need a photo of the Pakal carving. Do you have one?
Joanna took the official print for her insurance claim, but I have a couple extras. Here you go.
Weird. So yeah, 4 inches. So let's just see the measurements of my. Where's my tape measure? The measurements of my thing, 4x4. Oh, mine is 3.5 by 3 3/4. My floppy disk. There you go.
Keep up the good work.
Let's see if he's done with his memory therapy. He's done!
Well, look who it is.
Ready to do some memory work, Henrik?
It was a
I
glitch
brought
feed on.
you a
That's what I thought,
picture.
yeah.
This will help you to remember.
That face. He's as familiar as my own feet.
Do you know his name?
Pakal. Nancy, this is the stolen carving, isn't it? And I'm the one who took it. I must have. But why? Oh, Pakal. What could I have meant by this?
If you're remembering correctly, this is a serious crime, Henrik. You've got to tell me why you did it.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Easy, Henrik. The answers are in your head. You just need to find them.
It's still in the museum.
Why would you break into the display case and steal the carving only to leave it in the museum?
To protect him. I had to protect him. Oh, Pakal. Something is going on at that museum, a devious plot. I was the only one who could stand in the way.
What kind of plot?
Forgive me, Nancy, but when I woke up in this hospital bed, I didn't even know my own name. Perhaps the only thing I can offer you is this key. It was found in one of my pockets when I was brought in.
Do you know what lock it belongs to?
I haven't a clue. Take the key now, Nancy. Find out what it opens and return to me, please, with some answers.
Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of instances in these games of people that are guilty of some things, but they're not the culprit. And Henrik's a great example of that. I would say Lou Talbot is... Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Never mind. Okay, just spoiling things for future games.
In the meantime, I'll sit
Man, I
with
really...
Pakal
Just
and
ignore...
see
If you've
he
never
will
played
tell
the
me
games before,
anything
ignore
new.
what I just
You
said.
must keep this to yourself
But,
for now.
yeah,
It's your
I
only
think
hope
that's
of getting
totally
to the
true,
bottom
yeah.
of this.
Henrik, I need to know where you put the Pakal carving.
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
Do you know anything about the theft of Prudence Rutherford's necklace?
I can't remember.
Did you use Joanna's name last week to place an order for Cinnabar with Keep It Real Restoration?
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
Do you have anything against Joanna?
Who knows?
You rest up. I'll be back.
Be careful.
Old clock as well. More or less, yeah. Whack is a good game. The one time I get to go back to high school without actually being there myself. Fair enough. Yeah, Waverly Academy is not my personal favorite, but I know a lot of people really love that game. Right. The Zia disk. 100 megabytes.
It's locked.
Number stations. Okay, so this is going to be very important for later.
Looks like I need to find someone who speaks Nahuatl.
Nahuatl. And translation notes continued. Big Bunny all day. Temperatures in the hundreds, water scarce, but highland region is beautiful. This is a nice little read if you feel like taking the time to read it. It's pretty good. I always enjoyed it. This will be important for later. Gotta know your Morse code. Still gotta work on memorizing it. I got the numbers down, but not the actual the letters. Usually every character in the game is guilty of something. Very true. Sometimes the main culprit is just the one that tries to harm Nancy in the other game. Yeah, that's true, yeah. There's a meta essayist who brought up it's a common trope that the first act will have someone as a red herring. Very true. But yeah, that's very true too. Mac was a game I hated my first playthrough, but I love my second. No, that's totally fair, man. Not the series is best. Fred and I used to text each other in Morse code. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick, actually. Henrik Vanderheen, 61 and a half years old. Washington, D.C., epigrapher, divorced. I have 0 children. Allergies include chicken and bee stings. Birds and bees. Let's go back to the hotel. So we're just gonna bypass some stuff and just type in stone. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we have to... We can't bypass stuff. We have to... Oops. Whoops. Henrik's single, yeah. Memory serves, there's mostly just the USA version and the international version, but I could be wrong. For what, sorry? The variations of Morse... Oh, of Morse code. Oh, I see. Okay. I did break the disc. I'm a professional Nancy Drew game breaker.
Nancy, you have brought me back to my work.
You recognize the riddle then?
I've been working like a fiend. Look at the board.
Nahuatl is real. Yes, it is. Yeah, Her Interactive did a lot of actual research for this game.
There's Henrik's password.
This has something to do with the plot at the museum, Nancy. I'm sure of it.
Who is this whisperer of silent secrets?
The whisperer came from a distinguished line of royal scribes. I can't seem to remember her name, but I do recall that she wrote an account of Maya history that greatly angered Pakal because of the way it depicted his ascent to the throne.
What did the scribes say? That Pakal had bad fashion?
From the age of 12, when he came to the throne, Pakal claimed to be divinely appointed the first true authentic king of the Maya. Then, the Whisperer came along and wrote that Pakal was only king because his mother pulled some strings. It was quite a blow to Pakal's image.
So he put her in a stone prison?
Pakal swore that the Whisperer's words would never see the light of day. He put her body, her soul, and her writings all in a tomb and locked it up tight.
Wait, Henrik, a prison of stone? We're not talking about the monolith, are we?
That's the idea.
Does anyone else know about this?
Good question. I'm certain that there's a dirty rat trying to get into that tomb. This is where my memory fizzles out. If I could only figure out why I took the Pakal.
Do you think there is anyone I can trust?
Please don't breathe a word of this. There's too much at stake.
Henrik, I need to know where you put the Pakal carving.
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
I don't suppose you have a Nahuatl word for snake floating around in
That's
your
the
memory
idea.
bank somewhere, do you?
Who knows?
Have you ever been part of a smuggling racket?
I don't know.
Can you tell me what the password is to your disk?
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
You rest up. I'll be back.
I'll do my best.
Okay, I'm gonna say that we take a quick break so we can get up, go to the bathroom, refill your drinks, whatever. We'll come back in a couple minutes. I don't know how long you guys want to break for. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5. We'll come back and then we'll keep going with the mystery. What say we do that? I'll turn on a bit of music. I'll turn on... I'll do exotic... We'll do 3 minutes. We'll do a 3-minute break. How does that sound? Let's do that. Okay, let's pop to the, not the outro, the break. On a quick break, here we go. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Here we go. There we go. We are back. Nice and easy. Sorry, give me one quick second here. There we go. We're going to the hotel. Gotta look at stuff. Gotta open the disc. The Zaya disc. I guess it's already still in there, isn't it? Stone. Ding ding. Translation. The Copan Fool. Notes. Bull. Lot of notes in here. Whisper north. So these are going to be important. The north, south, east, and west. Copan Fool, Pakal. Yeah, so north, south, east, west, and Copan Fool are all very important. Snake in Nahuatl. Okay, so we are going to call Mr. Henry Daddle. 605 3195195. There we go. I just realized I didn't read chat. Has anyone here seen National Treasure? I've never seen National Treasure, no.
Daddle, please.
Speaking.
Mr. Daddle, my name is Nancy
Ned
Drew.
Nickerson.
This is a long shot, but I'm calling regarding a Maya artifact that was bought at auction in 1898 by one Henry Albert Daddle. Does that ring any bells?
Sure. Henry Albert Daddle Sr. was my great-grandfather. You're talking about the jade carving, right?
Yes, exactly. Wow, I can't believe my luck.
Well, it's a lucky life if you ask me. So what can I do for you?
It's like the worst voice that Scott Carty's ever done.
I'm wondering if
So
the artifact
bad.
is still in the family.
Forgive me, Miss Drew. Who are you exactly?
It's definitely popular in Canada. But I don't know, I just never saw it.
I'm the deputy curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I'm doing some research on jade carvings of the ancient Maya.
I see. Well, I was the last to inherit the carving, but my daughter Penelope was so intrigued with it that I gave it to her. I'm sure she'd be happy to talk to you about it. Why don't you give her a call on her line? It's 555-3197.
Five? I get to
Will
think
do.
about how many fives were
Thanks,
there.
Mr. Daddle.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. 1-605-555-3197. 1-605-555-3197. Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
Hi, is this Penelope?
Not even.
That's Nicolas
Oh,
Cage, right?
Is this 605-555-3197?
Yeah, but no one calls me Penelope anymore. Except my parents, that is. To my friends, the art world, and anyone else who made it out of the 20th century, I'm Poppy.
The art world? Wait, you're not Poppy Dada, are you?
Ta-da! Ping ping! You win! Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm a detective.
A detective? No way! So do you get to wear a sassy tweed hat and pick hairs off dead bodies and gross, creepy stuff like that?
Does anyone remember manually dialing on phones in real life and not just in the old games? All the time. How many of you guys, just for fun, would punch in your own phone number in these games to see if it would call your home? Because I know I did when I was younger.
I don't run into too many dead bodies, luckily. But there's plenty of other creepy stuff.
So, where'd you get my name? Don't tell me I'm like wanted by the FBI or something. That would be too scandalous.
Not quite. Taylor Sinclair told me about you. I saw one of your paintings in his office, here in Washington, D.C.
So, how do you know Big Bunny Sinclair?
I beg your pardon. Did you say Big Bunny?
Oops. Just a little nickname I accidentally found out about. He made me promise to abolish it from my memory. Anyway, about your acquaintance, you were saying?
Taylor and I are both affiliated with Beach Hill Museum, also in D.C.
Has Taylor been pushing those Oaxacan cookies on you? You haven't eaten one, have you?
Wow, nobody actually has done it so far. That's so funny. I love that I'm the only one that's actually called my own, or tried to call my own number. Oh, never mind. Okay, Little One Cave's got me. Totally call my own number too, at least once. Oh, big old throwback there, yeah. Mom grew up with a rotary phone. Yeah, I think my parents did too.
So far, I've managed to politely decline. I take it you advise against them?
Let's put it this way. His trip to Oaxaca was about 2 years ago, and he's been trying to move those rancid lard biscuits ever since.
Aha! My suspicions are confirmed. I'll put that in my case notes.
That's hot. What's a case? Are there dead bodies involved? Do you need to, like, tap my phone or impersonate me or something?
Someone is stealing Maya antiquities, jade carvings to be exact, and leaving this scary red handprint at the scene of every crime.
Ghastly. So, what's with the red hand?
I do like Poppy Dada's interest in the case. I think that's kind of funny.
It seems like some kind of threat. But to whom? And what is this thief really after? It's more than money.
That's hot.
I'm sure of it.
Drama.
Drama.
So, where do the daddles come in?
I got a tip that your great-great-grandfather bought a jade carving much like the ones that are being stolen. I'm hoping to take a look at it.
You mean that ancient green rock with the weird symbol on it? I slapped some shoe polish
Ooh,
on it
excuse
and
me.
stuck it in one of my paintings.
You're kidding. That's a one-of-a-kind Maya artifact, a piece of history. It's hundreds of years old. It's worth a lot of money.
That's the whole point. Have you heard the saying that a work of art is never finished, just abandoned? Well, I'm taking that idea to the limit by making art that will keep changing as different people encounter, perceive, and interact with it. I'm tired of artwork that says, don't touch. I'm all about letting go, about sending my work into the world and seeing how it continues to become. Don't you see? It's an organic process. I mean, how can people really relate to art if it doesn't come to life and grow and die just like they do? That carving is part of something bigger now.
I can't imagine your dad would be very pleased about this. Does he know?
Oh, Nancy, don't be such a prude. Taylor's probably still got that artwork. At least, I don't think he sold it yet. Why don't you ask him? Tell him you want to see the piece called Deadly Midnight Snack. It's the one with the rubber shark.
Oh, we know that one.
The one with the rubber shark.
How about
Yes,
that rubber
I've seen
shark?
it, but I didn't notice any jade carving.
Well, take a closer look there, sweets. It's in there. If you really need the carving to crack this case, why don't you just go ahead and take it?
What? Poppy, you can't be serious.
Sure, why not? After all, this is a chance to enact exactly what I've been talking about. The organic process. Inviting my viewers to interact with my work. The deal is, you can take the carving, but you have to put something in its place.
Something in its place? Like what? A shoe?
Goes from a shoe to
subway token?
pieces of paper.
A movie stub?
No, it should be something more organic. Stay with the title, Deadly Midnight Snack. And don't be afraid to go way out. As an artist, I can tell you that inspiration bites in the most mysterious ways.
Okay, Poppy, if you say so.
Right on. But let's keep Taylor out of this. He'd probably blow a gasket if he saw you tampering with the merchandise. That's all art is to him, you know. Merchandise.
It's a deal.
Good luck, Nancy.
Thanks, Poppy. Bye.
Poppy's weird, a good weird that makes her a likable phone character. Definitely. Yeah, she is a good phone character. It is the key model from Finn. Yeah, final scene, it's the same one, absolutely. Never finished, just abandoned. It's so true. All the time. All the time. Does anyone know if there are any art pieces / exhibits where visitors are allowed to change? I actually don't know about that at all. That's a good question. I would love a Nancy Drew adventure game where everyone is guilty. It's one of the classic mystery novel tropes out there. Technically, there is. Actually. There is. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean it isn't? I mean, the color I don't think is the same, but like the actual design is the same. Is it not the same? Am I daft? Could have sworn it was the same. Oh yeah, it's the keyhole that's different. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll take a look at the I just looked at the SIF tree file. Okay, let's go get the jade carving. Taylor Sinclair's office. That's what I want to go to.
Any news?
Any news?
There was an incident at the museum. Henrik is in the hospital with a head injury.
Nerdy Geek Gamer, no, I have not read the Scarlet Hand book.
Between him and Joanna, perhaps? Oh, I'm kidding, but I do remember the time she threatened to push him in the pond. Temper, temper, I'm always telling her.
The only art I can think of is the candy portraits where people can take pieces of candy. The portrait of Ross in LA. I had no idea about that. That's interesting. Cool.
Do you have any idea what the Nahuatl word for snake is?
I don't know.
Mind if I help myself to one of those scrumptious-looking Oaxacan cookies?
Be my guest.
There we go. It looks so weird in the inventory.
May I take a closer look at that wacky Dada painting?
Be my guest. I just had a call from Poppy this morning. She says she's in a really creative period right now. I said, please, sweetie, if you get any more creative, they're going to lock you up.
Pardon me a moment, Nancy. I'll be right back. I hope.
Yeah, it's such a weird way to just exit. I love this song. Oh, yeah, I understand the Sif tree. I think I understand pretty much every aspect of how the Nancy Drew games work. I think. I like to think I do, at least. So if you've got any questions about the Nancy Drew games, just let me know. I'll do my best to answer them in the best way possible. Yeah. I would love to snoop through Taylor's stuff. That'd be awesome. It'd be great if there was just like a receipt for the tie he bought. Looks like a whoopie pie. Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah, have you guys ever made Oaxacan cookies before? Because I really want to.
Hello, Nancy.
Why did Mexico choose to lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not some other museum?
Johanna Riggs outbid everyone.
Oh, hold on.
I had no idea a small museum like Beach Hill could afford such an expensive arrangement.
I need to know the Nahuatl word for snake. Can you help me?
What do you need that word for?
I'd rather not say. It's part of my investigation.
Now, if only I could remember the word for snake. I hear you have been a great help to Henrik. I wonder if you can help me improve my memory too.
What are you talking about, Alejandro?
I am almost certain that the provenance documents for the Pakal carving were falsified. I have asked Joanna to see the documents, but she evades me. If you can find that file in her office and bring it to me, I think it might help my memory of Nahuatl a lot.
What makes you think they were falsified?
In Mexico, it is common knowledge that the carving was stolen from Pakal's tomb when it was first excavated. But no one has been able to prove it. If I can determine that the provenance documents are a fraud, this will be the first major step toward legal repatriation of the artwork, whenever and wherever it resurfaces.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that.
I feel my Nahuatl coming back to me already. Do you know what Sihuapili means? Princess or lady. Now, if only I could remember the word for snake.
Do you know what cinnabar is?
The red powder that the Maya used? Sure, I know it. They use it at Beach Hill too, do they not?
Cinnabar was used to make the red handprint that was left at the scene of the Pakal theft.
What is your point?
I think Joanna may have been less than truthful with me.
Have you called the police?
I'd like to see Taylor have a desk drawer full of obnoxious ties. I know. I would love to see his closet. I would love to see Taylor's closet.
I don't want to jump to conclusions.
I just imagine he's got like a full bunny
Sister
suit in there
Joanna
too.
Couldn't possibly be a thief now, could she?
I don't actually think we have to talk to him about any of this stuff.
I should get back to the museum.
Adios, Nancy.
From my memory, we don't actually have to talk to him about any of that. Just look up what it means in Google. Yeah, I know. Google did exist back then. It's kind of funny, but it did exist. So she totally could have. Please call. They want me to go down to the station for further questioning. Something about an anonymous tip. No. Hold down the fort while I'm gone, will you please? I left my office open if you need anything. Be back soon, Joanna.
You have voicemail.
Nancy, it's Joanna. The police are done giving me the 3rd degree, but now the board has suspended me. To make a long story short, I'm forbidden to set foot in the museum. Could you please call Franklin Rose and try to reason with him? If we don't get a move on, this exhibit is going straight down the tubes.
To replay messages,
We'll call Franklin real quick here. While we're here. Played this game once and Taylor wasn't in his office, so I didn't have to ask him for a cookie, which was odd. Oh, weird.
This is Nancy Drew. Calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute, please.
Taylor
Nancy,
definitely has a
you
few
must
dad
be
shirts.
psychic.
100%.
I was just getting ready to call you myself.
He's like the creepy uncle. Taylor is the creepy uncle, isn't he?
Oh, really? Why?
I feel I should
98. Thank you,
apologize
Maggie.
for the
Yes, 98. Yeah, that was the year
situation
Google
that's
came out.
going on
Same with
at the
Nancy Drew,
museum
actually.
here. I really
Or
did
Nancy Drew
think we
Games.
were setting you up with a nice little internship, a breather from your casework. But instead, it looks like we've fed you to the lions.
Little One Cave, I've heard about that, I think. Could be wrong.
Well, in all my travels, I still haven't found a mystery-free zone, Mr. Rose.
Speaking of travel, I got a postcard from your father in Ouagadougou. Apparently, Burkina Faso has become the cultural darling of West Africa. He must be having quite an adventure.
Like father, like daughter.
AOL,
Anyway, Mr.
yeah.
Rose, I'm calling about Joanna.
I think I know what you're going to say, Nancy. Let me be frank. Joanna Riggs has been in the doghouse with the board for months. Her thirst for acclaim has led her to gamble the future and the reputation of Beach Hill time and again. Now that we've lost the call
Alyssa,
carving
yes
one
to
of our
AOL.
most notable pieces,
Damn right.
well, she's just got to be stopped.
Don't you believe she's
You've Got
genuinely
Mail is a good
concerned
movie.
about the
I like that
welfare
movie.
of the
I haven't seen it in
museum?
years, but I like it.
Are no substitute for integrity and sound judgment, Nancy. Look, I've got a client waiting, Nancy. What we need now is for you to take up the slack. I've spoken to the rest of the board, and we've agreed that the best thing is to put you in
I
charge.
love they
But
just
Mr.
put so
Rose,
much
I don't
trust
think
in
Joanna
Nancy.
is responsible for the Bacall theft. She shouldn't be punished.
She's not being punished, dear. In legal terms, we're suspending her in abundance of caution, so she won't do any more damage to Beach Hill's reputation or her own. We're counting on you to catch this thief red-handed. Ha ha. Just kidding,
Ha,
kiddo.
ha.
If you can get the Bacall back, we'll see about giving Ms. Riggs another
Ms.
chance.
Riggs.
That seems fair, doesn't it?
It's a deal, Mr. Rose.
Bye, kiddo.
I bet you the voice direction was just like, just be as comical as you want for this game. And they're just like, great, we'll do it. But I need to call 1-505-555-1222 Sheila Schultz. I have to call it from the hotel because for some reason you can't call outside lines or lines that are outside of the area code in the museum. So annoying. What was it? 505. There we go. A game called Emily is Away. I really want to play that game. I've heard amazing things about
Chaco
it.
Canyon Cultural Center.
Hi, I'm hoping to speak to someone about the theft that happened there recently.
Are you the press?
No, I'm a detective investigating a similar crime in Washington, D.C.
This is Sheila Schultz, the director.
Dreamy Lynn,
What
welcome
would
to
you
the
like
stream.
to
How's it
know?
My
going?
name is Nancy Drew. I'm
How's your
calling
day
from
been?
the Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I understand you had some rare Maya artifacts stolen recently.
That's right. It's a terrible loss. And the police here have no leads.
Beach Hill was robbed too. We lost one of our prized jade carvings.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
I'm wondering if the robberies are connected. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident at Chaco Canyon?
Fire away.
Far away, far away. But in Argo Fum's Everything Wrong With, he says that if you don't call Prudence Rutherford before Joanne's arrested, no, that's completely false. That's completely false. You have to talk to Prudence. I mean, in my walkthrough, it's that you call Prudence like right near the end of the game. So yeah, that's not true.
I heard the thief left a red handprint at the scene of the crime. Is that true?
Yes. It was very gruesome. It looked like blood, but according to the police analysis, the print was made with a mercuric sulfide paste.
Do you know of any symbolic
Amy
meaning
Broomhall, I
attached to
know,
the
she's
red
such a
hand?
great
Don't
actor.
walk, don't go there. Talk to the hand, as my 15-year-old would say. Really, I haven't the slightest idea.
What types of artifacts did the thief get away with?
Only the center's most prized pieces. The case contained 5 pre-Columbian artifacts that were excavated right from this area.
Do you have a list of the stolen pieces?
I know those pieces like the back of my hand. There were 3 pottery pieces, a small stone
This game is
figurine with a
short?
snake head,
Wow, we're
and
like
an
2 hours in
ornamental
and we're
jade
still
carving.
not even halfway.
I'm interested in the jade carving. What
Or
did
maybe
it
we are
look like?
halfway, I
It
think.
was
I don't
highly
know.
unusual.
But
There was
it's
a
a
glyph
long
on it
game
that
for
no one
my
could translate. Until we
experience.
hired Henrik Vanderheun, that is. His opinion was that it's Mayan in origin, and that it may have been a place name glyph for this area. As you can imagine, we regarded it as something of a regional treasure.
Do you know that Henrik Vanderheun works for Beach Hill now?
My ass neighbor to
I know.
AOL.
His departure was a great loss for us.
Her computer said you got mail. She had an email, but she literally went out of her actual. Oh, that's amazing. About like 2/3. Okay, yeah, that makes sense actually. Yeah. Oh, because yeah, the Temple games are next. Or coming up pretty soon here, and that's okay. Yeah, we're
Why
it makes
didn't you
sense.
mention the connection when I told you I was from Beach Hill?
I guess it didn't seem important.
Oh, you like this game? Perfect. Oh, awesome.
Was Henrik still working at Chaco Canyon when the theft occurred?
No. It happened just a few days after he left. I remember because after the police left, the staff and I were so depressed, we went into the lounge and pigged out on the rest of Henrik's farewell cake.
It was my sister's birthday a couple days ago. There's still a lot of birthday cake left over. I might have to go get some birthday cake after the stream.
Was Henrik on good terms with Chaco Canyon when he left?
Well, it was awfully abrupt. As soon as he heard about that monolith, boom, he was gone. For some reason, he just had to go study it. We weren't exactly happy about it, but...
Have you called Prudence yet? No, I have not. No.
Do you recall having some appraisal work done by an art dealer by the name of Taylor Sinclair?
How could I forget? He went on and on about the impossibly rare artifacts he could get for us. I said, "Are you an art dealer or a smuggler?" But he assured me that the provenance documents would all be in order. Still, I never did any further business with him. He just seemed slippery.
Could you send me a photo of that jade carving so I can take a look at the glyph?
I'm afraid I sent our only print off to the insurance company. They said they'd return it, but who knows when our claim will be processed. I'm sorry.
I've just got to get my hands on a replica of that jade carving you lost. Do you have any ideas?
Not off the top of my head, but maybe one of my staff will have a bright idea. I need some time to ask around. Can you call back later?
Sure thing.
Feel free to call if you have any more questions.
Definitely longer than any other games with this interface. Absolutely. I think this is the longest of the first 9. For sure. I love the game that's next. I love Ghost Dogs Moonlight. I think from Ghost Dogs until 7 Ships, I'm looking forward to all those games. Not so much Waverly Academy or Trail of Twister. And then 23, I really enjoy. 24, yeah. 25, yes. 26, yeah. 27, 28, 29, definitely. 30, I'd say sure. 31, definitely not. 32 and 33, yes. Yeah. Hopefully by that time we'll have news on 34. We'll see what happens. Explore Joanna's office. That's what I'm gonna go do. Yeah. Have I ever played Return of the Obra Dinn? No, I have it though. I just haven't played it. It's in my Epic Games library. Oh, dog's barking about something. Bet your mom's probably coming home. Yes. Sweet. There we go. I love that she just stares at this for hours and hours at a time. Take the key. Oops. Whoa. Okay. This mug, by the way, was reused in Warnings at Waverly Academy. Oops. There we go. Bunch of Providence documents. I guess we'll just have to take those. Now, what does this key open? I thought that opened one of her drawers in her desk. Oh, no, it's for display. Never mind, never mind. Jealous of birthday cake? Yes. Used to hate this game as a kid, but it grew on me. Always laugh when Henrik falls down the stairs. His voiceover is so funny. He does have a great VO character, or VA, for sure, voice actor. Heard of this game and Ghost Dogs as a kid, but could never find them in stores, and I didn't play them until a few years ago. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the first time I played Scarlet Hand, I think, was like 2012? 2011? Something like that. Got all of them off Steam. Oh yeah, we're heading to a great stretch of games. Absolutely. It gets so good. I think the stretch really started with, like, Royal Tower and Haunted Mansion. This game's a bit of an exception for me, but for a lot of people, you know, it's definitely, yeah. Huge non-anagram puzzle at the end of Saw. I only got right once by pure luck. I always cheat my way through the puzzle too, for sure. Keep getting ads on here for Her Interactive, and I blame Yuvo for holding article fun. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. That's great. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. Talk to Alejandro. That is the next thing on the list.
Hello, Nancy. You have a special delivery for me, I hope?
I
Here's
do.
your file, as requested.
Oh.
Good work, my friend. I suppose you would like something in return?
A deal's a deal.
The Nahuatl word for snake is coatl. C-O-A-T-L.
Muchas gracias. Gotta go.
Adios, Nancy.
Adios, amigo. The only ads I've been getting is the Her Interactive one. You have YouTube Premium and I don't miss the ads, but occasionally I think I might be missing an experience other people are. Yeah, I hate ads. I'll just put it plain and simple. I hate ads. Hate them. Hate ads. They're the worst. But yeah. Hopefully we'll see an ad for Nancy Drew 34 before the year ends. That'd be so awesome. It'd be great if, like, by the end of this marathon, we see or hear anything for Nancy Drew number 34. Oh, whoops, sorry. No, we gotta go. Take the bulb.
It's locked.
It is locked, Nancy. Fantastic observation. You're a real detective. You're a real hashtag detective. Okay, let's call the ham radio folks.
The radio tube went out.
I love the noise this makes when it turns on. Love watching yours and Argo Farms and Nancy Drew walkthroughs. They really help me when I get stuck in the game. Oh, thanks so much. Appreciate it. I wish they would go back to the old art style for sure. I completely agree. Completely agree. So 2050 would be 2050. 83271. Right? Apparently it just says 2 7. Oh, because it's got to be 4. Yeah, 2 7 3 1. He was all right. Thank you very much. Okay, so I need to do dash dot dash dot dash dot dash dot send dash 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 dot dash dash Dot dash dot dot.
Mensaje entendido. Transmítalo ahora.
Yeah, I'm curious what Mystery of the Seven Keys will end up being, if anything. I'm very curious. Yeah, I'm curious what's gonna happen. Dot dash dot dot. Dot dash dot dash dot.
Mensaje recibido. Entregaremos el paquete lo más pronto posible. Cambio y fuera.
Brilliant. Actually, TM update is next month. Okay, right on. I just turn this off. There we go. Wouldn't mind the transfer to Unity 3D if A was optimized so it could actually run properly, and B puzzles actually took advantage. Yes, I completely. Oh no! Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off! I didn't mean to turn it on. Completely agree. Unity actually can make some good games. Absolutely. Absolutely it can. It totally has the functionality and ability to. It just depends on the people doing it. My biggest hope is that Mystery of the Seven Keys is not just one game, but 7 games that all work to one big thing at the end. I think that would be so awesome. But highly unlikely in my opinion. So, either way, now we get to do the fun stuff, which is this. Oh, hold on. We gotta do this first. We don't have to, but I'm going to do this first. Play against the computer. Should I do play against the computer or play against a friend? Do play against a friend. Oh, that's annoying. That's really... That would have been great to do a multiplayer thing in the game. That's really annoying. Hut. Okay, holy cow. I gotta remember my stuff on Pascal's triangle here. I think Pascal's triangle affected the code more than how you're supposed to play the game. I think? I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah. Henrik's sticky note. Buy milk. I know. That's it's a classic. Don't just getting 7 more games out of her unless it's 7 mobile games. Yeah. Well, even if it's just like one game with like 7 things of DLC, that'd be awesome. From an admin standpoint, 7 games is kind of likely, but from her productivity level, it's unlikely. Very true. 7 codes and clues. Yeah, exactly. Continuity in the Nancy Drew games has always had some issues. Yeah, well, here's the thing about Claw, because I think they kind of implied in the Silent Spy that it was supposed to be in Nancy's memory, or just like in her imagination. But that one's a bit of a different one for sure. Shoot. I completely screwed myself there. No couch co-op for Nancy. I know. It's so annoying. If her got into DLC, I know that'd be just amazing. It would be so amazing. I love a game where Ven's culprit comes back for revenge. Interesting. That's an interesting game to select or to choose from there. Standby Jetpack's theory. All the games after STK original is just dreams. Yeah, fair enough. That's a great theory. Yeah. Shoot. Dang it. It's like always the one right after. There's some high rolls here. Holy cow. Whoa. It's like 4-5-4-4. Holy crow. Jeez. Doris, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Oh, what's happening? Yeah. Yeah, Tori, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. Nice. Doing good. Here we go. We are doing so good. Wow. That was amazing. Caitlin, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. So, as much as you watched. Yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I hope you have a lovely evening. We will see you in the future. Doris, I'm actually playing this game in windowed mode. I could probably show you later too if you want, unless Andrew is able to help out. But yeah, I can show you that too. So we're good here. We got this one done.
It needs a card.
Oh, you quiet down, Nancy. Okay, we'll do the word match next. Whoops.
I should put in my temple key card.
Oh, bully. Oh, okay. I thought you meant Nancy Drew games in windowed. I'll let Andrew help with that one then. So, oh, okay. Nope. Hold on. Road. Oh, I see. So road is C. There we go. Black is E. E is black. 19 is A. Throne is F. North is D. North is D. And ink is B. Our noise. Quiz. Palenque. This one came over. Zach Cook. Lady Zach Cook. Sulkin. Itzamna. I think so. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to rip through these games, by the way. Just so you guys know. Because we've been going for about 2 hours and 17 minutes. An area of a museum that quizzes you on knowledge found in a museum is... I know, it's a brilliant idea. I think it's fantastic. Excuse me, so the maze game. Okay, so the maze game I think is this one. S June Space Baby. I love that they include or brought this back from Haunted Mansion. I think it's so sick. We have to go this way. But I love that it shows that the Nancy Drew engine was capable of doing actual 3D way back in the day. Primitive 3D, but 3D nonetheless. .3D again. It is there. It's pretty sick. I think this one next. Yeah, we'll do the quiz and then the ball game. Okay, this one needs Lady Zoc. Oops. Is that? There we go. Bicephalic monster. PIL. Nope. Noble. There we go. At Tanzahab. Ha! At Tanzahab. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And you know, now this thing, as a kid, always freaked me out. Just a little animatic at the end. The guy just... This guy looks so freaky, man. Oh, it's so creepy. Eyeballs. Like, that... Is that not just, like, the most terrifying thing? And this, too? Oh. Ugh. Oh, it's so creepy. It's so creepy. Like, what a weird thing that is, hey? Oh my gosh. It's so freaky. Oh my word. Ugh. The removable jaw. I know. Ugh. Just gives me like the heebie-jeebies. Not a fan. It's like stuff nightmares are made out of. Okay, this needs to be 4 high. 4 and high. Perfect. Okay, next one is 3 and mid. Casey, I completely agree. It's cool that her put that much effort into such a small thing that is kind of easy to miss. Totally. 5 medium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 medium. And 6 low. Should be the perfect character for a horror film. Could you just imagine like a horror game? You're being chased by this guy in the 3D maze that we just played too. Oh man, that is nightmare fuel right there. Ho 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 ho. Spooky. Okay, so we're gonna go this way. Don't have nightmares about that tonight. Seriously, totally. Okay, so we got a few games to play down here. Here's one of them. Okay, so we're gonna match this with that, this with that, that with that, D, E, F. This is I'm so sorry this is so boring that I'm just cheating my way through this game, but honestly, if I wasn't cheating, this would just take... Oh, no! So long. So long. I just screwed that up. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. There we go. There we go. I was 6 when I watched my first horror movie. It was my dad's idea. Which movie was it? The culprit is responsible for the red handprints at other crime scenes, but Henrik's handprint included the glyphs to mock the culprit that he knew. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense, actually. I like that a lot. Outer ring, 16 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And this one has to be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ding, ding. And then we gotta go take a look at the quiz. Ooh.
It's locked.
This always freaked me out too. These little like remains. It's like, ugh.
I wonder if Henrik would remember the answer.
All right. Well, let's go talk to Henrik then. We're getting so close. This is all we have left in the walkthrough. It's just this much. I'm so hyped. We're getting so close to the end. And we've been going for almost 2.5 hours. How you guys doing? How's everybody doing? How are we doing? How's everyone feeling? Are we dead yet? Or are we still rearing to get this game done? The OG Pet Cemetery. Oh, that's terrifying. You're so overwhelmed. starting to get tired, Jenny Taylor. Still here, Brittany, right on. And hungry. Well, feel free to grab a snack then. And don't, if you're getting too tired, don't feel you have to stay. I'm guessing we probably got another, like, I would hope half hour left. Fingers crossed. Fingers big time crossed. I'm tired, but it's worth watching you play. Oh, thanks, buddy. Want to explore this temple in real life? Absolutely. Life is overwhelming. Could not agree more. Could not agree more. Doing good, but I'm cracking an energy drink. Right on. I promise this is going to be the... Oh, shoot. What time is it? What? It's like 8 o'clock. I mean, it's actually like 9:30 here, but... It's 11:30. Holy cow. You're very much a night owl? Okay, good. We'll be done by midnight. Yeah. No, I don't want to be at the museum. I want to be here. And then I want to go to bed. Casey, again, don't feel you have to stay if you're getting tired. That's not a problem at all. But yeah, we should be able to get this game done pretty quickly here. We don't have a lot of talking left to do, so I think we should be okay. Dang it! Oh, must have. Okay, so I missed a piece. We have to go get the mail. Nyam. Okay, so I don't have the solution for this written out, but you know, that's okay. Oops. There we go. And this way. I know, the puzzle box is very creepy. Very creepy and weird. For creepy victory music. Yeah, right?
Good afternoon, young lady.
This is a long shot, but do you know what animal Pakal was afraid of?
You're asking the wrong amnesiac.
Henrik, I received a note from your friends in Copan. I've got the Copan Fool Key. I still need the Pakal, though. How's your memory?
The tomb. Nancy, I hid the Pakal carving in the replica of the Pakal tomb at the bottom of the temple exhibit. Huh. Now, how did I think of that? And another thing. You'll need to get past that computer quiz. Sonny set it up with an impossible question. No one knows what Pakal was afraid of, but Sonny was petrified of the Coatamundi. It's an ornery bandit with a narrow snout and a long ringed tail, much like a raccoon or a polecat.
According to your notes, Pakal made a 6-part key to the Whisperer's tomb and scattered the pieces around
Yeah.
the world.
There are,
Do you
I think there's
remember
like 2
anything
victory
about
songs in this game.
6 keys? 6 keys? 6 keys?
Too bad it wasn't 7 keys.
Nancy, what are the 4 corners of
If
the
it was
world?
7 keys,
North, south, east, and west.
then this would have been
Plus
Mystery of the
first
7
king,
Keys,
Pakal
and they're just
himself, and the
remastering Scarlet
Copan
Hand.
Fool. When they're all assembled, they open the tomb. Don't you see? This is why I stole the Pakal, to prevent some other schemer from putting the key together.
Do you think I should alert the police?
You must keep this to yourself for now. It's your only hope of getting to the bottom of this.
It needs to visit
pieces that were
Madagascar.
stolen from
Only
that
if King
Chaco
Julian's in
Canyon
the game.
Cultural
Otherwise, I don't
Center
want
was
it.
a jade carving with an unusual glyph on it. Do you remember translating it?
I can't remember.
DDI music is, victory music is more noticeable. I totally agree, for sure. Still haven't decided what I want to do yet. Wait for what? Oh. As an archaeologist, holy cow. This game tickles my pickle. Right on. The 7th key was learning what we did along the way. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The 7th key was just all the keys we have in our inventory.
You rest up. I'll be back.
Be careful.
Or better yet, the 7th key was the entire cube once it's finished. I think that would be a more accurate key. Well, I want to apologize for I should have started the game a bit earlier, I think. I think that would have accounted for the longness of this game. But either way, we are going to get this done. So according to my notes, I gotta call the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center, which I forget what the number is. 1505 1505 555 1222. Oops.
Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew calling.
Hi, Nancy. It's Sheila. Well, we racked our brains. Finally, one of my staff came up with the original box that the carving was packed in. The piece was encased in a tight foam cast to prevent damage during shipping. I'm not sure how much
Quite
good
near
it'll
the
do
field,
you,
but here's what I
but I
recommend.
can send it to you if you like.
That just might work.
Henrik left Beach Hill as his forwarding address, so I know what to do. I'll send it express.
Thanks a million, Sheila.
Good luck with your investigation.
Abby, what is your opinion on Jurassic Park? Just out of curiosity, from an archaeological standpoint, what's your opinion on Jurassic Park? You're doing a Roman dig in Italy. Wow. Oh, that's so sick. How's that going? Oh, it's paleontology. Oh, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, that's, I did know that. That's for sure. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I messed that up. That is just incredible. For getting a PhD in paleontology now, right on. I would love to hear about it. That'd be so great. Thank you. I love that the north key is the one you use the plaster for, making the final key like a compass rose. Yeah, totally. Oh god, I can't believe I mixed up paleontology and archaeology. That's so embarrassing. Wow. Tells you how bright I really am. Or just how tired I am. One of the two. Your pick. King Pakal. And a glow stick. Cheers for that, love. Nyom. Alrighty. So that's great. We've got to call Mr. Rose. Whoops.
You have no...
Shoot. All that mystery for a stupid glow stick? No way. There must be something beneath it. Amazed Nancy hasn't worked alongside a cryptozoologist yet. Yeah.
May I speak to Franklin Rose, please?
Who may I say is calling?
This is Nancy Drew.
Just a minute, please.
Nancy, how's your investigation coming along?
I'm making good progress, and the Pakal carving is safe and sound. But I'm afraid I can't tell you everything yet.
What in the world are you talking about?
I'm sorry, but I can't explain everything now. I'll take good care of the carving, I promise.
What can I say, Nancy? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Do what you have to do, but let's get this mess cleaned up, all right?
So you'll call Joanna and invite her back to work?
I'll call her right away.
I've heard they've been trying to bring back the woolly mammoth for about 10 years. 10 or 15 years. In fact, probably closer to 20 years. So I'm not sure how well it's going.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
We shall see. I'd be worried if they brought back dinosaurs. If they brought back a woolly mammoth, it's probably not the greatest idea, but in my opinion, probably can't be worse than a dinosaur. But that's just my oops. Sorry. That's just my
Diego de Landa.
my thinking.
I wonder if that's one of the keys.
I love this song so much. It's called Scribe, and it's absolutely lovely.
Thanks for clearing my name, Nancy. Honestly, I mean, what kind of moron would I be to try and ruin my own exhibit? Anyway, we need to make up for lost time. I need you to go to the storeroom and start unpacking some of those crates. One of the pieces has a fancy security device on it. The code is 0677.
Apparently, a Topeka woman named Prudence Rutherford has recently been visited by a red-handed thief, too. Do you have
Tasmanian
any idea
Tired. Yeah, I've
how
heard of
I
that
got
one
in
too,
touch with
actually,
her?
yeah.
Afraid I can't help you there.
Apparently supposed to help with climate change somehow. Interesting. Interesting. Ready for a barbecue mammoth that would come with a resurrection? I'm curious what a mammoth would taste like. Caitlin, that's her name. I was trying to remember what Wizard Kitten's name was, but it's Caitlin. That's right. Thank you. That's right. It wouldn't completely destroy the environment if they brought back mammoths. It depends where the mammoths are positioned, you know. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm very curious what would happen
I've got work to do.
if they just showed up.
Ooby sabooby.
0677 was the number, I think she said. Nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, we need to call Franklin Rose once again. Even video footage of Taz tigers with their signs is similar to what they've... It probably is, yeah.
This is Nancy Drew, calling for Franklin Rose, please.
Just a minute,
The mammoths would be in Siberia.
To
Okay.
what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
I would not want to run into a saber-toothed tiger in the wild. No way, baby. No way. As long as that mammoth has the voice of Ray Romano, has to be accompanied by a sloth, voiced by oh God, what is his name? He's been in so many things.
I need to contact a woman
But
named
yeah, it's got to be
Prudence Rutherford. I noticed she's on the board of the Topeka
But
Commission
it has to
for
be a
the
sloth.
Arts, and that they've donated money to Beach Hill. Any idea how I might track her down?
Well, you're in luck. It so happens that Prudence...
John,
sat
thank
on
you,
the
John
panel of
Leguizamo.
judges for the
Sorry,
Kansas Speak No Evil
I can't pronounce his last name.
for 3 years in a row.
I cannot pronounce his
Back
last
when I
name, but
lived in
yes.
Wichita. How's that for a small world?
TechGirl88 started following on Instagram. TechGirl, thanks so much for following me. Not sure if you're in the stream or not, but thank you for following.
You
Appreciate
judged
it.
a mime competition?
Indeed I did. I haven't talked to Prudence in about 10 years. But let's see if I still have her in this old dinosaur of a Rolodex. Ah, yes, here we go.
Ah,
Got a pen?
yes.
It's area code 785-555-7279. What's this all about?
I think Ms. Rutherford had a run-in with a red-handed thief, much like the one who took the Pakal carving.
You're a real pro, Nancy. Say, why don't I call ahead and let Prudence know what's going on? That way I can say
TechGirl88, thanks for the follow, yeah. Yeah, I got my phone like right here and it just said TechGirl88 followed you on Instagram. I was like, oh sweet. Thanks for the follow. Jenny Taylor started following on Instagram too, right on. Thanks for the follow, Jenny. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. I gotta call Prudence Rutherford. Whoops. Yeah. I don't post on Instagram a lot. Like hardly ever. Ever. I'm more like stuff and share on stories and comment on the rare occasion. But I don't post on Instagram very often. Just so you know. Hotel. Just followed you too. Didn't know. Yeah, I've been on Instagram for, I don't know, a couple years now, a year? Oh, well, on Nancy Drew at least. My Nancy Drew Walkthroughs account has been up for a shorter amount of time than my personal account, but who am I calling? Rutherford, right? 1785 785-555-7279 7279. Boom. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yes, hello?
Yes, hello?
Hi, this is Nancy Drew, calling from Washington, D.C. I'm trying to reach Prudence Rutherford, please.
Oh, yes. Franklin told me you'd be calling. Such dreadful news about Beach Hill. I will do everything in my power to help you catch those rapscallions. To think how they violated
Prudence.
the sanctity of
Prudence
my
sounds
domicile.
so old in this game.
I'm sorry to
And
hear
way
about
more
your
chipper
loss.
in the later
What can
games.
You tell me about the necklace.
I can't even think about it.
The Sneak, welcome back!
The very
We are just
thought
calling
of my
Prudence. We are very
precious
close to the end of the game.
necklace
We've got most of the...
orphaned
Most
and
of
in
the...
the hands of some dirty stranger makes my blood boil.
We got most of the key pieces, the jade key pieces. We're just going to call Prudence about the fire necklace, and then we're going to go and, I think, go to bed. Yeah, go to bed, get the package from the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center, make the key. Bob's your uncle. That's it. So we're very close to the end of the game. I'm very glad you could make it.
Where did you purchase the necklace?
Good heavens, one does not purchase such a piece. I inherited it from my mother-in-law. But you see, the necklace means much more to me than just a handful of priceless rubies.
More? In what way?
I had the necklace restrung to include an exquisite jade carving
No,
as
I
a
have not.
centerpiece,
But surprisingly,
a genuine artifact of the ancient Maya. The carving
yeah, hold
is
on.
not only one of a kind, but a Rutherford family heirloom given to me by my great-grandfather when I was just a little girl.
surprisingly, this game has grown on me a lot this
What
play
does
session.
the jade piece look like?
It
I will
features
admit that.
a rare glyph. No one's been able to give me a precise translation, but most epigraphers have agreed that it has something to do with a snake, the color green, and the direction
Like-
south. It's terribly fascinating.
I would almost say to the point where this might not be in my bottom 3 anymore, which is a little bit of a big deal because this has been in my bottom 3 for years.
About the theft,
So
where were you when it took place?
we shall see.
3 a.m.? Well, I was home, of course. Lost in sweet slumber. I don't grace the social circuit the way I used to. That brazen fiend crept right into the bedroom and took my necklace away. Where was I?
It'll always be dead last.
Pictures of the
Fair enough.
percolating orchards of my dreams. I feel like such a fool.
Yeah, I don't know why this play session made the game a bit more enjoyable for me,
Was
but
anything else
it just
taken
kind of did.
besides the necklace?
Nothing. Not even my brand new Dada. Synesthetic, interactive, organic journey? Huh. I always knew Dada was overrated. One moment, dear. Off. Off the sofa, you nasty beast. Now! What are you doing? What did I say about the sofa? Bad, bad, naughty bad. I'm sorry, dear. What was I saying?
I want a new tier ranking after you finish the marathon. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. What do we say, everyone? Should I do a tier ranking list after I finish the marathon?
About the theft.
Oh, yes. Oh, they must have known. The rest of my valuables were left untouched. Frankly, I don't know whether to be grateful or insulted.
It's not a bad game per se, but I feel like it's a step down for me from Final Scene. Yeah, I totally agree with that one. We had to play. It probably was you guys for sure. Yeah. Sometimes talking it out makes a difference. Yeah, no, that's definitely totally for sure. My opinion of Ice was really clarified, I guess, after talking it out in a play. Yeah, definitely. Does she have a dog? She does have a dog. Yeah. All right, we got some votes for a new ranking. All right, right on. Ali Hosak, is that how you pronounce your last name? Thanks for following me on Instagram. Appreciate it.
What about evidence?
The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was this positively ghoulish red handprint on the wall.
Ghoulish
I
red
nearly
handprint
jumped
on the
out of
wall.
my skin.
I nearly jumped out of my skin. Is it bad that I didn't realize that Professor Hotchkiss and Prudence Rutherford were different people until about a year ago? Depends on who you ask.
A red handprint was left at the scene of the crime at Beach Hill, too. Ms. Rutherford,
I think it's kinda
I'm
funny,
almost
but-
certain that these robberies were committed by the same person.
But why? What is so special about these carvings?
I still think the greatest part. So I used to live stream on Twitch, used to live stream the games on Twitch, and the greatest moment I think that happened in the entirety of streaming the games was I was playing the Shattered Medallion, and 2 people showed up in my chat. One was named Prudence Rutherford, and the other one was Beatrice Hotchkiss, or Professor Hotchkiss, and they showed up in character, and were like speaking to each other in character, and it was the funniest thing. And I don't think they ever showed up at any other streams after that, but it was just like completely random that they both happened to show up on the same stream and just interacted. As it was the funniest thing. It was really, really funny.
Miss Rutherford, I'd like you to meet Beach
Yeah,
Hill's
it was something
epigrapher,
else.
Henrik Vanderheun. Is there any chance
Twitch
you could
nostalgia,
fly out
I
to
know, yeah.
Washington for a couple of days?
I'm afraid that's out of the question.
Imagine
General
Hotchkiss's lines with
Cole's
Prudence
Brewers
voice,
Ball
yeah.
is just 3 weeks away, and I'm the head of the steering committee. Besides, this whole thing has left me so out
That's
of
right.
sorts. I'm in no condition to travel.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot you weren't there. That's right. Yeah, a little 1K. If you want to go and watch that back, if you go to, I think, the live streams, the Twitch live streams playlist on my channel, I think it should be in there. But yeah, it was really good. It was something else, man. It was something
But Miss
else.
Rutherford,
Yeah.
surely someone else can step in for you. After all, this case is more important than a barn dance.
Shoot!
Isn't it?
For your information,
I didn't mean to press that.
Ball
I
is
didn't
the
mean to press that.
largest gala event of the year in Topeka. Oh,
I'm supposed to press
told
option
Franklin
2.
I didn't want to speak to anyone, but he assured me you weren't the pushy type. I never should have agreed to this. Goodbye.
Now we gotta wait a day and call her back because I screwed up. Damn it! It's such an easy mistake. I can't believe it. And it was Med of all things. Yeah, I know. Of all the games, it had to be the Shadow Medallion. 785-555-7279. 7279. Boom. He made a fatal error, yeah.
Rutherford Estate, Prudence speaking.
Miss Rutherford, it's Nancy Drew again. I'm sorry for what I said before. I didn't mean to insult you, but I've got to find out more about the carving you lost if I'm going to have any hope of recovering your necklace.
As I said, this robbery was a trauma for me. And
Well,
I do not
this is
wish to get
my least favorite version of
involved in the
Prudence Rutherford, if I gotta admit.
However,
You know.
the insurance company made this
So she kind of deserved it.
replica of
But
the
anyways,
necklace.
stretching out the runtime, are we?
That I would wear such a thing to
Yeah.
public functions. Please. But I could send that to you if you'd like.
Oh, that would be wonderful. How soon could you have it here?
You'll have it tomorrow or the next day. My secretary will have the address of the museum. Now, if that is all you will require, young lady, I will need to attend to other pressing matters.
Thanks a million, Miss Rutherford. I won't let you down.
Call me Prudence. Oh, and Nancy, when you find the villains who did this to me, do me a favor and give them a sound thrashing.
So menacing.
You're coming through loud and clear. Bye.
Okay, we'll just set the alarm again for 10, so we can have a day. Let's see, real though, Nancy is the pushy type. She totally is. We'll figure that out and shout at the water's edge. Yeah. Give them a sound thrashing. This way. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a cotton picking minute. Did what's her name's package not show up? Do I have to go to bed again? I don't know if I do. I'm gonna do it anyways, just to be safe. Her fashion in Danger by Design was quite fascinating. It definitely was. Absolutely. We'll do 10. Nancy's more than just pushy. Yeah, more than just the pushy type. Absolutely, she is. Saw gives me so much secondhand embarrassment for how she can question them. I know, it's pretty brutal, actually. It's pretty brutal. Nancy's on a mission. She's got a case to solve. Politeness? What's that? Yeah, you got that right. There we go.
I bet I can make a mold from this foam core.
Oh, guys, we're so close. We're here. Ladies and gentlemen. Meow. And it just dries instantly, because that's just how plaster works. I think plaster does dry pretty quickly, though. Ah, I know. The phone call with Poppy. That is enjoyable. I didn't actually mean to do that, though. Shoot! I want to go this way.
According to Henrik's notes, I need to make a key out of these pieces.
I think I gotta put the top on first. Yeah. There we go. And then that one. Not that one. This one. And then that
now
one.
I have the key.
I would love this as a real object as well. I think that'd be so cool. Okay, so... Oh. Hold on, I gotta get the stone circles, don't I? Where are those? Oops. There. Here they are.
It's locked. Wow, I'm not sure I can hold on to these stones for very much longer. These calendars, I've got to put these things down.
Yeah, you calm yourself, Nancy. Just calm yourself down.
Interesting.
Shh. There we go. Inner circle, 5 spins.
The poem said,
1,
when
2,
the first
3,
king
4,
ascends
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Holy cow. I expect to make the zoomy noise when Nancy picks up the calendar. Oh. Endgame, yes. Yeah, here we go. Oh my word. Okay. No, we got to go to this. Just let me get. Jeez.
This side looks damaged.
So this needs to be right of the
I'll have
white
to choose
key.
which side of the cube goes here.
So it'd be this side. Nope. Right, it'd be this one. And then we've got the white key. And then the left of the white key. There we go. And then behind the white key.
This should be the last step.
There we go. Oh joy, this is it.
What's inside?
Scariest and weirdest. It's such a creepy finale. That's so strange.
It's blank.
Who's your
It's like the
friend,
dragon
Nancy?
scroll from Kung Fu Panda.
Taylor Sinclair.
Who'd you expect? The Tooth Fairy? Looks like
The real
someone
twist is that
forgot her beauty
Sinclair's
cream.
tie did it the whole
I
time.
guess we can't all age gracefully.
A whip crack went his whippy
I'm
tie.
sure she would say the same
And the beast
about
was
you.
done.
You've been a top-notch assistant, Nancy, but I'm afraid you're just not going to make it in the art world.
Aww.
Why are you doing this?
Nancy, do you have any idea what that book contains?
Help me out, Sinclair. I'm drawing a blank.
The Whisperer's writings are the
She
only
just told
known
them.
personal account of Maya life, the only written glimpse into Bakal's time anywhere. Do you know what I can get for that thing on the black market?
Lot of money. The Tooth Fairy would have been much more pleasant. Yeah.
You have no right to do this. The book is
Yes, you
not
could just push
yours
him out of the
to
way.
sell.
Yeah. If
Simple
you pushed him, he would go
economics
down the
suggests
stairs,
otherwise.
just like Henrik.
And I am the art dealer.
This tomb and all of its contents belong to Mexico.
Finders keepers, I say. Nobody even realizes this thing has any contents. Won't
Nancy
they
Drew
get a
meets
surprise
Return
when
of the
they
Mummy,
finally
yeah.
open it up and find that it contains a 7th century scribe and a 21st century detective. Adios, Nancy.
Okay, check this out. You can see, oh, yeah, there's a bit of a key, or a bit of a green thing sticking in the right eye there. Yeah. I'm going to let Nancy suffocate here because I do like the second chance for this. I think it's quite
I'm starting
funny.
to run out of air in here.
I think it's quite funny because of the way that her mummy looks. I've always found it weirdly amusing. Anyways, while we're waiting for Nancy to die, how's everyone feeling about this game here?
Gotta get out of here.
This here, the video game. Because yeah, it's definitely grown on me for sure.
It's too dark in here. I need a
I'm
light.
suffocating
It's too
in here.
dark in here.
Let me
I need
out.
a light.
I am evil, aren't I? Absolutely. Yeah, she totally could have escaped. She totally could have escaped. The darkest second chance I've ever seen.
in here.
Yeah,
I need
it's
a light.
it's pretty dark. Come on, Nancy. I want to.
It's too dark in here. I need a light.
I guess I'll just like take it. Whoa, whoa.
It's too dark in here. I need a light.
Is she gonna die? How long do you have to wait until she dies? Just out of curiosity.
I can't breathe.
How long until she dies? Try to win, that is. Oh, okay. Nancy, you wanna... There we go. $700 from now, when they had still... I love this. She's got a magnifying glass and lipstick and blush. And I love that 700 years from now, they still had physical papers. But probably the most accurate part about this, probably the most accurate part, is that this newspaper costs $50. That's a freakishly realistic assumption. Like, is that weird? Is that weird? Because I think that's accurate. Spookily accurate. Inflation, yeah. Seriously. Bit weird. Look at that, eh? That's just creepy.
I'm starting to run out of air in here.
Oh, whoops. There we go. Boom. Boom, chicken brown.
Behold, our heroine emerges from the tomb, like a mermaid from the sea.
Meanwhile, the foolish villain stews in the sour soup of his own miscalculation.
From deep in the recesses of time, a wise royal scribe whispers her thanks.
And a priceless chapter of history is rescued from obscurity. Way to go, Nancy!
This is my favorite part right here.
What in the world? Ah! Confound you, Nancy Drew!
Dear Dad, it was great to talk to you on the phone last night. I can't wait to see you back in River Heights, where I can fill you in on the whole story. Can you believe that your own daughter was recently standing face to face with a real mummy? Now that the scribe's book has been recovered, I understand how important it is, and why Taylor thought he could make a fortune selling it on the black market. The book contains one of the only personal accounts of Maya life in existence anywhere. I'm sure it'll be a tremendous addition to our knowledge of the Maya, once it's translated, that is. And now that Henrik's memory is back up to speed again, I'm sure he'll be itching to get to work on it. Taylor Sinclair won't be making any art deals for a long time, though, that's for sure. I guess I shouldn't be surprised about Alejandro's discovery that the Pakal carving's provenance documents were faked after all. When Franklin Rose and the board found out,
Holy
they
cow,
arranged to return the
excuse me.
artifact to Mexico right away.
Have a great night, Dreamy. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you later.
Pledged a new era of diplomatic relations with Beach Hill. Joanna sure learned her lesson about making
Confound
deals with
you,
shady
Nancy
operators
Drew.
like Taylor. The board has agreed to give her another chance as long as she reforms her business tactics. And what else? Oh yes, Poppy Dada's announced a new direction in her artwork. All her new paintings are going to feature, what else? Mysterious red handprints. So I guess everyone is taking off in new directions now. I'm going to stay and help this exhibit get launched, but I'll see you back at home in a couple of weeks. Have a safe trip home. Love, Nancy.
Yeah, I just like the idea that they were all just like waiting there, just like, she'll be out of here pretty soon, just checking their watch, just like, yeah, she'll get out. And then Joanna's like, do you think we should have helped her out? Henrik's like, no, she has enough to help her out, and you know, all this stuff. And then just like, they just see the door opening, and I'm just like, all right, it's time. Know your lines. And then they say their lines. This is the first game to have a teaser trailer for the next game. A devoted teaser trailer for the next game.
Dear Nancy, Bess and George told me you're on a case in D.C. I hope everything is working out for you. I wish I could say the same for me. I'm planning on living here, but there's been some trouble. I think someone or something doesn't want me here. Please, Nancy, I'm afraid I can't stay here very much longer. I know you're busy, but I'm desperate. I need you to come.
Well, that's it. Wow, that's it. That's it. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, Scarlet Hand introduced a lot of things to the series. Teaser trailers, Coco Kringles, Sunny June. It was the first game to have a box art style that carried on until Danger by Design, when it was changed again. Best teaser. My favorite part is when it cuts off. Yeah. The dog's got her. Yeah. This game was also the first game to have music that didn't have like static in the background, if that makes sense. Like I'll play, give you an example of what I mean here. Well, the theme song, you can hear it, but like if I go, I'm just gonna go to here. I'll turn on this one. Photos. That's not it. Soundtracks. So I'm gonna open this in a new window. Then I'll open this. So once my computer just decides to load, because even with a solid state drive, apparently it still has issues loading things quickly. So if we listen to any song from the final scene, for instance, let's just do, I don't know, Sleuth. Like, do you hear that like, like it's just this kind of gross noise, but then with Scarlet Hand, it's just nice and clean audio. Like, you know, it's brilliant. Yeah. And so the audio quality improved with this game for sure. For the music, except the theme song. The theme song was perfectly clean, starting with Ghost Dogs, but yeah, just a bunch of weird little things there. So yeah, wow. Scarlet Hand is done. Ghost Dogs is next. So let's change this to Ghost Dogs. There we go. Getting ready for next week. Right on. Yeah. That was good. That was alright, actually. That was alright. It's the first one. Yeah, the first one with the task list that you can check off. Yeah, exactly. Very true. First game with the Hardys. Yes, it is. You can call the Hardy Boys. We didn't in this one, but yes, it is the first one. Joe Hardy had the same voice actor from Scarlet Hand all the way until Midnight in Salem. It's brilliant. Oh, Sheridan, been lurking the whole time, but thanks for the playthrough. It was so fun to listen while you did your homework. Oh, Sheridan, thanks so much for hanging out. I'm glad you got to enjoy and you got some homework done. Right on. But yeah, you guys know what I mean? Yeah, there's a bit of a fuzziness. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you make me want to go back and clean up the music's audio. Yeah, well, that's why if you buy this is not an ad. If you buy the music for Mysteries, everything is not only crystal clear, it's fully EQ'd, it's stereo, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Actually, I'll give you guys an example of that too, just while we're here, because I thought it'd be kind of, I think it's worth it to highlight how amazing the music for Mysteries quality is. So let's just open Stay Tuned for Danger, and then we'll open Music for Mysteries Volume 1. Okay, get ready for this, guys. You're gonna love this. So let's listen to Lobby. Do you hear how crappy that is? And then if we just do this. Oh, it's so hard. Like, how great is that difference? Is that not the greatest thing in the world? Like, that hit so hard. I want to do that again, actually. That was really fun. I like that. Right? It just goes so hard, man. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. What is the link? If you go to Her Interactive's website and then go to merchandise and then soundtracks, you can get it. Any of the soundtracks there. Yeah, it's a pretty substantial difference, which is it makes it great. So yeah, it's fun. It's really fun to do that. I do that all the time just so I can like experience the amazing quality of the music from Mysteries. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. That was enjoyable. I enjoyed that. Joe's my absolute favorite. Love Joe, unpopular opinion, but Joe's better than Frank. Every time I open Music for Mysteries, I'm absolutely floored. Yes! Absolutely. Absolutely. That's great. Oh, Cursed Henrik! Cursed Henrik! Cursed Henrik. Yes, thank you. I'm so sorry. We cannot end yet. Because we got to show Cursed Henrik. I got to find that. Hold on. Just a second. I completely forgot. Thank you so much for the reminder. We got Cursed Henrik coming up here, guys. I'm so sorry. Just wait. You just wait, guys. Hold on. I find this very amusing. Oh, okay, here it comes. You guys ready for this? Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. No! I'm pressing the wrong buttons. You know what? Screw it. You guys get to see. This is the stream setup here. What I want, actually, is if we do this. That's great, isn't it? That's great. That's Cursed Henrik right there, y'all. So I'll let you guys sleep with that in your heads. Yeah. Think about this for the next week, and then, yeah. Oh, I just find that such an amusing little thing to look at. It's so funny. It's so funny. So, yeah. That's great, isn't it? That's just like the creepiest little thing. Yeah. So, anyways, that's it. We're gonna go to the outro here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you next week. Have a lovely evening, everybody. Thanks again.